0876 292 6776. You want a horse? Link Claudia Davis, man. You want a piece of land? She are the real big woman. Miss Davis, she are the real big woman. With she, you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own horse and a van through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she, you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own horse and a van through she. You can own acre land. She tell me pre-smart, pre-better. Get your own damn place so you prefer every day. My wife have to sign up letter car. NHT them a reach and setter. Plus me don't get a youth of a member. My son just on table in December. And she do construction too. She will build your house for you and you get it well rendered. Davis, she are the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. She now start it and left you there. Me I tell your brother, yes, she well prepared. And if you're meeting enough farmer bangarang, she give you lawyer, brother, clear your fear. She are the best RST agent. She help me need if you stop pay rent. They don't care about mind them, just give me strength by steel and gravel and black and cement. Now me house that I build up on the eye, me a save some me money gone up in the sky from. Me Claudia, me say me nah lie bang. Have money and me pocket never giant. Me swear for me life, say me son him have to fly so. Hypocrite pagan while we die. And you can't stop Claudia Davis, don't try. Every day another house gone. I Miss Davis, she are the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Miss D are the real big woman. With she you coulda never go wrong with she. You can own house and a van through she. You can own acre land. Yeah man, you know. Miss Claudia Davis, big up yourself. That's a like, subscribe, and share. Claudia Davis, can get your house anywhere. Just be prepared without no fear.
Welcome, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon. Hi, Siobhan. You're first. Lexi G second, and Farah is third. And I have Joy at fourth, and Lexi G.
Yeah, same Lexi G, saying she was number two.
Two, okay, number two. Yeah, Lexi G, you're number two. Jovan, you have to tell them a secret. Or don't tell them here, they're going to figure it out.
I know, it really pays to come first. And there's so much benefits in being first.
Yeah, you found that out today, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were at a 5K run this morning. That's why we're laughing. That's when we found out, man, it pays to be first. Not second, not third. That don't count. First.
Yeah. First. Lorna says, oh gosh, Jovan, give someone else a chance.
No, sir. Why?
But you know, the person who won 5K last year won it this year again.
Yeah. Why must give them a chance?
And the commenter was like, you've been training and keeping up your training.
Exactly. Have to reward the work, guys.
Yeah.
You have to reward the work. Is who stick to it, going to get it.
Yeah.
So what we did this morning?
Strain your voice box.
I just felt that sharp pain just run through my neck.
You straining it?
No. All right, what we did this morning?
Tell the people what we did this morning.
You ever forget already? You wake up 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Oh my God. Now no more sleep.
But it's more than darkness. From yesterday, we basically getting towards this.
In gear, as they would call it, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday we drove into Mobay, stayed over. Even before that, we drove into Hanover trying to find this subdivision. We still don't find it yet. Because we understand it, we're out at Green Island, so we have to try that another day. So we did that yesterday, literally burned out our time driving, but we'll find it eventually. So you tell a story You're thinking I was just a driver.
But you tell better stories, Mom.
No. I was just a driver.
I just give facts.
Whatever. Well, this is facts. The story is facts. It's facts, leave it. As it happened, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't give it any flourish.
You don't need any flourish. Just give the facts.
So we got up at 3. It was 3 or 3:30?
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Not to mention, I was awake from 1 o'clock. So I went to bed at 9:30. She kept insisting, go to bed early, because we have to be up by 3. Now I know my body and I know better than that, you know. I should have gone to bed like at 11:30. Instead, she had me in bed at 9:30. Of course, I woke up at 1 o'clock. I was spinning around, could not go back to sleep. And then she got up at 3. All right, continue the story.
Yeah, and then we stayed at Toby's Resort, right, in Montego Bay. So we had like a 30-minute drive to get to the 5K.
Mm-hmm.
And then we drove basically just darkness.
Yeah, I mean, poor man, don't even put some street lights
I
on
know,
it.
yes.
After you leave Montego Bay, it's just pure darkness. I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
Mm-hmm. And this 5K was in Hanover, so
Yeah,
it was just darkness straight through.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lovely 5K though. It was called the Sotheby's 5K Eco Run. It was the second staging of it, and it's kept at Trial Country Club.
So it's in collaboration
Trial
with
Club.
Trial Club.
Right.
Right. Very beautiful place, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
I am so jealous of it. Because then at Riverside, we gotta get moving, guys. I can't just see our property just looking like that. It was beautiful.
It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful. Mm-hmm. So tell them about the water, man.
So the walk starts at the club, goes around to where the house, under the road, over to where the houses are, and they come back under the road back to the club
So
itself.
under the road, meaning through a tunnel.
Yeah, they're a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lovely walk. I mean, like, if I wanted to keep time, I like totally forgot about timing halfway through the walk because the place is just so picturesque. The golf courts, the houses, everything's just nice, clean, big, pretty, lots of birds and the palm trees. And so, like, it was like a scenic walk.
Yeah, just the way people should live, eh?
More than just, like,
I mean,
still do the 5K.
Yeah, I just look at it in the aerial shots. I did not do the walk because I wasn't taking on that challenge.
You could have done the walk halfway. There were the emergency vehicles were there, so you could have hopped on. Some people hopped on, about to finish.
I took them back. Next year I'll do that. So they get a chance to see a little of the development itself. So the walk was actually through the development, guys. So Riverside and Eco State, you can do that. The walk is actually on the property through the development. And tell them what you saw. So you saw the houses.
Mm-hmm.
These houses don't tend to have a lot of fencing, right?
No, just a super low.
Right. No 10 feet prison wall, like what some people love to build. None of that. And just big and nice.
No,
really.
you could literally just walk right up to all the houses.
Houses.
The wall was there mostly just to retain because they're on hillsides
Sides.
more than to fence in the property.
Right. So it was really good. And this particular 5K had everything was in abundance. I mean, the food, water, the drink, juice, the breakfast. It even came with breakfast. Everything was just in abundance. Big up to Sotheby's and Trial Club, who I guess Trial Club cater, also have some sponsors and so on. That's how you want to live.
Yeah.
Not in scarcity, but in abundance. Just knowing that everything is there. I never had to rush to join the line to get the water, no yogurt.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
no
I've been to other 5Ks where it's just
such a rush.
And there was a lot of people there. It's not like the event didn't have enough participants. There were lots of
persons were there. I mean, my number was like 4,000 or something, guys. Yeah. So just imagine. So, but why we're talking, what I wanted to talk about was the first place. I'll tell them about the first place though. It pays to be first.
Right. So first place got, I think it was 7 prizes. So it was, first of all, it was a Chase Ramson gift basket. It was a Hospital gift basket. There were sneakers from Western Union. There was dinner at the Trial Club's restaurant. They also got day passes for Chaka Cove, day passes for Princess Hotel, and 25,000 gift certificate from Ashley's Furniture.
Wow.
That was first prize. There was 0 prizes for second or third place.
And I know they're going ball out, you know. I said, what? What? So what about the second and the third place?
Right. No prize for you. You came second.
Matter of fact, how we knew about it was a young man who came second, came and sat beside us on the wall.
Yeah.
He was really complaining. You know, I really felt it for him though, because I think you got to put the gift basket, right? So this event was not short of anything. They weren't short of sponsors. They certainly weren't short of money. They weren't short of gifts.
They weren't short of food.
But I guess they're making a point here that first,
be the best.
Yeah.
And if you look at the sponsors too, Sotheby's, Trial, Chase Ramson, Princess Hotel, they are pretty much the best
in their field. Yeah, pretty much at the top, right?
Yeah,
I mean, them just leave everybody else in at the dust trying this thing, right? So
Western Sports, they're the biggest sneakers brand here in Jamaica.
Yeah,
they're the best.
They're the best in their field and what they do, right? So it's teaching me something, teaching Tonya something, and I hope it teaches you something. I really and truly have to try to be the best at what it is you do, not competing with the others, but just know what it is you're about, your brand, what it is you are selling, and be the best in that category. That's it. That's basically
what it also taught me to is that you should reward the best version of you.
Yes.
So not because you did something that was, you think it's good, but when you really look at it, it's just mediocre. Don't reward that.
Yeah.
Really try to put yourself to that next level. And when you've gotten to that next level, that is what you reward.
Yeah. That is what you reward. Your absolute best. So don't try and shake it and in the army we say skiffle, you skiff around, you just barely go in there. Give it your number. Imagine all those runners run really hard just to get further. They probably knew what the prize was.
Maybe, yeah.
They got a lot of prizes. So 720 says in that she actually remembers the prizes.
I know because they were so, like, I've been to other 5Ks and usually it's a gift basket and a trophy.
That's it.
And that's it.
Or a medal on your neck.
Everybody gets the medal, Bob. The medal is not no prize.
I even got the medal and I didn't even walk.
But that's how much it's in abundance. I've been at the 5Ks where they'll be like, we only have 1,000 medals.
Yes.
So only the first 1,000 people will cross the finish line will get this. I mean, people who didn't even run got the medal.
Yeah, they didn't even run.
That's how much in abundance medals were.
Yeah. So this is definitely an event I'll put on my calendar and I will go next year. It was a beautiful event, well put on, well orchestrated. It was worth me getting up at 3 a.m.
And I've been to enough 5Ks with different hosts and different price points. And I would say that for the $5,000, this experience was really nice.
And it was only $5,000.
Yeah.
Well, it cost us more because we had to overstay in a hotel. The gas, Tony said she don't like go to Mecca. When she go to them, spend a whole heap of money. But man, never come with the gas, the food, the hotel, the 3-star and 5-star dinners at the hotel. But you just have to enjoy yourself, right? And then she says reward yourself properly. But it was a great event this morning.
And it's my last 5K, I think, for the year. So it was a good one to end on.
Yeah, well, there are 2, I think. This one definitely I'll go back to. And I'll go to the best restaurant. The others, maybe not so. Riverside and Eco said need to put on 5K and show them what it's done.
Now, when we go back to the True Juice one, the True Juice is nice, but it was too hectic.
True Juice? Where was the True Juice one?
Dog Walk. on the orange.
Oh, it's
peel.
true juice. That was true. So why did I say best? This one did I say best dress?
Yeah. So Best Dress was the one inside the garden
Was in Hope Garden
with the little kids. Yeah.
No, that one's not for me. But definitely the true juice. That's the one I meant to say. The true juice and the Sotheby's and trial. Yes. Good event. Yes, very good event.
Oh, we got some questions. So
happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you for coming out.
Audrey says, watching from Georgia and Ariel.
And Rialto. Hi, Audrey Rialto.
Yes.
I mean, I have some easy life, right?
Nora says, so if Miss Claudia a deal with big woman, who are you, Tony?
No, if Miss Claudia is the real big woman, who are you, Tony? Now I'm going to ask her again.
Little woman in training.
God.
Oh.
You sure you didn't miss anybody's question from the top? You see a midway it's scrolling.
Oh, miss some. Okay, so Farrell said, friend for life, how are you?
Hi, Farrell.
And Lorna says, oh God, you might give someone a chance.
No, Lorna. No, Joe had to keep in position. He's going to try.
Norma says, I was on my way to work while you guys enjoyed Jamaica. That scenery was beautiful.
Yes, it was. It was great.
Miss Claudia, please remember to put your ex beside the bell.
It's all that Hurricane Gilbert. Hurricane Gilbert, I died of an ex or a bell. Thing is, we don't have any vote because we're not enumerated. So the day when the government of Jamaica allows me to just walk into the place with my ID, whether it be passport or my driver's license, and just vote, I probably will. But this whole heap of thing, I have to go somewhere, I'm going to sign up my name, I'm going to pick up my card. But I'm looking forward. Tonian's birthday is actually the day of the election.
Take for myself.
So she was planning to do something, man, that just got through the window.
Take for myself.
She haven't taken herself now and stay in her living room and watch it. Which is what I usually do, actually. I sit in my living room and I have my paper open out in front of me and I have all the candidates, and as them call it my ticket.
So they still gonna have the paper this year?
No, me have my paper. They have it on screen, man, digital.
No, they usually give you something in the newspaper.
In the newspaper. Oh, maybe I can buy the Sunday paper. It's usually in the Sunday Gleaner.
Oh.
And a ticket. So that is my involvement. And then whomever wins, I say congratulations.
I usually go to my bed.
Tony's usually in our bed. I wake up, I hear the results. But everybody's looking.
But you can know when they call it a pure nice. Like
everywhere.
I
swear I hear the horns blowing sometimes.
Yeah.
And the horns not really blowing. The way how it just in my ears now. So I think the JLP there in Montego Bay today, actually, which is why we hurry up and leave Montego Bay. They're having their thing there today. But this is a time for celebration, guys. The country has come a long way. When I look back, and I'm an elder, so I can now look back and say, them cuss with them bash, but this little country, we've come so far. We've come so far from high literacy rate to better, to not being able to get jobs. They can't get jobs. I remember one of my friends, she come out of the labor market, talk about, it's even hard to work here, man. Me, I go home, man. Just sit down in my yard. She never liked the places she was working. She go home and she did their ping pong round. I said, you're not going to go back at work. You're not going to look at work. He said, no, Sam, I'm not looking at work. Anyway, when the bills them start by time, she decided to say, all right, I want to work now. And she tell everybody she want to work, and them start sending her posts on Facebook about job fear. And one job fear and she get to work.
I know, right?
One job fear that never
I feel like it's not, I think in Jamaica, it's not that they can't find any work. They're just not interested
in any work.
I feel like companies that really need people to work, and Jamaicans are like, I don't need to work.
I don't need to work.
I'm an influencer.
No, man, I must go on TikTok. That's what I've discovered. Since I've started looking at the TikTok now, I'm just saying, what? So many Jamaicans are on TikTok. But the thing is, now the unemployment rate is low. You can actually find work if you're looking for it, right?
Yeah.
Now some people will say, well, oh, that's a call center worker, that's an entry-level worker. But we all have to do entry-level work. If you're born poor, you have to do entry level
No,
work.
but I've been looking in the paper and online. Big work that there too.
Yeah,
If
big
you
work
really
is
want
there
to
too.
secure.
But you have to be qualified for the big work, right?
Yeah.
You
You
have
can't
to
get
be.
big work without qualification.
Right, and without experience. So young people who never started at them liquor work here. When you leave university, starting at liquor work, them are working way up. You will get there.
Mhm.
I did it, Tony Ann did it, you will get my other daughter did it, you will get there. Because the country is progressive. Where you don't get there is when the country is not progressing. And you hang out in the same liquor work all the time. So the country is progressing and you must also progress. So my little book, when named The Richest Man in Babylon, and you hear me talk about little book all the time. The book says you must keep on learning. That's actually the seventh cure to a lean person. You have to keep on learning. So you have to keep learning new skills.
And you have to grow with your country.
You have to grow with the country. You have to grow with your company. You can't turn the back so and not moving with it, right? So the both parties have done well throughout history. That's a fact. Both sides of the table have done well throughout history. There was a little time where we had a little struggle, but we got pulled out of it. I would hate to see us going back to those times when we're struggling to fix roads and we're struggling to fix schools and there's just no progress. Like for the past 10 years, I've seen a lot of cranes go up in the sky. And I keep saying, guys, if you make them crane go up in the sky and make them come down and make them progress, it's not the government fault. It can't be. You have to want more for yourself. You have to want it. You must have the ambition. It's not the government or your mother or your father, or your brother, or your sister must have ambition. For you, it's you must have it for yourself. Yeah, you must want it, right? And you must want more for yourself. But more of what though? That's something for you to decide, right? So you can want more education, more house, more baby father, more husband, or more of what? You are the one picking that, no, not the government choosing that for you. But in life, the challenge sometimes is that we made a bad choice, right? Now, what people don't understand is that indecision is also a choice. Deciding not to do anything is also a choice. So if you sit here and you say to yourself, I should have go to university. Like me, Mr. Katie in my 5 levels. I didn't step in a university until I had 2 children, Tony and Rachel. I'd already bought a house, right?
And a car.
No, I didn't buy the car yet. I bought the car after the deed of a boat when I had Rachel. And I was already in university. I already had those things under my belt. I didn't step in university until I was 29. And my daughter born when I was 28, second one. Now, what do you want from life? And what are the choices that you make? Right? Now, if you realize that you make a bad choice, you must pivot fast. You must get up, pivot, and say, this is a bad choice. Let me go do something else. But what is happening is that a lot of persons, they know they make a bad choice. They know, say, we shouldn't take that work. You don't like that work. That's why I like my friend. When she realized that work and not work for her, she run out of it, man. She said, me not do this. You understand? And I come out. Because when you step out, you give yourself another chance. But if you sit there, you're not giving the universe a chance to rescue you. You have to get out, keep moving, keep walking, and give the universe a chance to send a boat or a ship to rescue you. You can't just play a dead song, right? I remember stagnant water is not good, which is why the Creator created flowing water. If you notice the sea, it always a move, friend. Always a move. All of them whale and fishing there where flip up and down. So it's to keep the movement and everything alive in the water. It's not dead. When the water dead and there is nothing in it, to keep it alive, it gets stagnant, it gets stink. Nothing can live in it. It is no longer alive. It's the same thing with human beings. We have to keep moving.
Mommy, some people just get comfortable in the problem.
Too comfortable, Tony, in the problem. And it's not a problem, in the challenge. Too comfortable in the challenge. And them can't see them way through.
I know, I feel like they think that if I just stick with it, it will get better.
And that is what we call a sunk cost fallacy. Look it up, guys. Sunk cost fallacy. Tell me what it means. Sunk cost fallacy. Look it up. Drop it in the chat so that the rest of people can know what that means. You know,
Well, we have some.
you have some real questions.
No, just comments that we need to get to.
Oh.
They're piling up.
The piling up. Go ahead.
Naku Jam says, "Good afternoon, Miss Claudia and Tony, and happy Sunday, everyone." Hi,
Hi,
Naku.
Naku.
Maxine says, "Hello, everyone."
Hi, Maxine.
Naku's
Thank
asking,
you guys for coming.
Tony, will you be participating in the reggae marathon this year? A group of us will be there. It'll be our first time. We are walking, not running.
Where's Reggae Marathon?
Yeah, it's at the end of the year, and it's going to be at the waterfront,
Which one on the waterfront?
Kingston.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be right in our backyard.
I used to do when I was training for netball, my coach used to carry us there, run up and down. Didn't look as cool as it does now.
Mm-hmm.
So they say it's a marathon, but what's a marathon? Reggae marathon.
Yeah, so
How is that different from a 5K?
Oh, longer. Marathon is lot more kilometers.
Wow. So you could be walking the whole day. You're not running. So, who said I'm going, Naku? So we're not going to walk?
I mean, we should go in, but I'm not sure if I will participate. I'll have to see how my year goes.
Reggae marathon. Oh, you're looking it up. What is the length? But he can't tell us because they're telling the prizes.
Yeah, it's the biggest running event in Jamaica, you know.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah. See there, it's December 7th at the Kingston Waterfront, and this is
that's
the
trick.
course.
Yeah. What's the entry fee?
Entry fee? Oh, 7,000 for locals.
150
or 10,000.
Or 10,000 on or after December 2.
That's for the half marathon.
Okay.
I'd have to find out how many kilometers a half marathon. There's also a 10K, which is $6,000, and a 5K, which is $5,000.
Oh, you could probably do 5K.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was going to watch how my year
pans out
goes.
Well, in December, we're usually winding down.
Right. In December, we're
usually... When is going to be? December 2?
No, it is the 7th.
The 7th. We're usually winding down. And we're on the north side of the island, not the south side. But we'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You have any more questions?
Let me go back.
You know you could have scrolled that all day now. Did you look at the prizes? If you can win the prize?
No.
But you say totally different from me now. Okay, you see me now? I keep telling them, guys, I don't do anything I don't stand a chance in winning. I'm like that. I want to win. Mm-hmm. If I don't have a chance of winning, not for me. But these guys, them love to go into these things and, so between she and her sister, and burn up my money in a whole heap of things, dancing, guitar lesson, this, that. Me ever pull the plug up. I say, them people are no talent. So I'm not spend no money on them Sunday. Talent, right? So, but them just do it for fun. But not me. I'm a competitive spirit. I like to compete, right? And I want to do it to win.
Yeah, Mom, but you were raised different.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm raised in a scarcity time, so you have to win. You have to win.
You have to win, or
you have to win. If you know the on a stage there, that's me supper.
I know we weren't raised like that. We were raised to have like options and opportunities to try many things and then decide what you want to do.
But choice. Never pull the plug on them enough time. There's a land that your father P and leave. What is that?
Definitely, what does that mean? There is a land that your father P and leave.
And swallow.
Jovan says second and third place winner should now be motivated to win next year.
That's the spirit.
That's what I thought too, but I think he came second last year too, so he said he wasn't coming back.
That's like me when I kept coming second and when I was at primary school. Every year I come second. I was so annoyed. My mother had tried to console me at primary school.
Joan is asking, hi Miss Claudia and Tony, is Palmetto going to be gated?
Yes, it's going to be gated with a beautiful. Oh, Tony, we're doing some more videos of the guardhouse. It's actually going up now.
Mm-hmm.
But we started showing it going up. Yes, it's gonna be gated. Fencing right around. Yes.
How do you say this?
What? Greetings. Oh, discernment daily.
Discernment.
Mhm.
And Nurse 876. Oh,
Hi, nurse.
Monica says, happy Sunday, Miss Davis, Tony, and subscribers.
Hi, nurse. Thanks for your service. Like one of my clients is a dialysis nurse. Big up to him. I tell you, I said, boy, you get to see these people every week at their worst. He said, yeah, that he enjoys doing it. That's the thing, guys. You have to find what you really like to do, what you're good at. So, like me, I would never be good at that job. Never. Virgo. Carlene says you're a Virgo. Carlene is a 9. Carlene, yeah. So you're a Virgo. Boy, Tony and them take away your birthday from you today. Them literally take it out of you because from the people them I open the third, what day is the third? From them I open on the third, make sure you're not up on the road. If you don't plan to vote, stay here.
I love how you think my birthday is on the 3rd.
When is it?
It's on the 3rd.
It's the 2nd. Oh my God! You can get it. I keep mixing them up. It's the 2nd. But we take ourselves for the whole week. So we plan to do some.
And I usually get a
work.
cake, but I'm not even getting a cake this year. Because, I mean, there's nobody to eat it with.
Exactly. Because I can't eat them only for sweet there.
All right.
Sometimes if we can't eat it, but then we don't want to overload them with the sugar. That's just so stressful for us.
And I'm not going to be in Kingston where everyone is. So,
yeah. We will be taking that week as a holiday, actually. We'll hang out with our Netflix. Kids will hang out with them trucks or whatever. I'm care for them. And we'll just enjoy each other's company and watch enough TV.
I know. I mean, like, we set up.
CBM on TVJ. We definitely will watch it this week. That week. TVJ and CBM. And our TikToks. Because I noticed that the bloggers carry the shows. Oh, it's tonight? Oh, yes, I can watch it on my TikTok. But conference, some bloggers going to have it on TikTok, guys. So you can go look for it. I'll see it.
I know. Know that the fire stick is here. Thanks, Farah.
Thank you, Farah, for the fire stick.
I realize now that the TV can show like whole heap of things though.
Well, what?
Before I used to only have like Netflix, but now I have like everything.
But they don't have Disney too?
Yes, but that TV doesn't have it. So you could only get Netflix. But I also have Prime and Disney. But now with the Fire Stick, they all show up without me doing any extra, like watching them on my phone or my laptop.
They can say, Farah, upgrade you.
Yes, thank you, Farah.
Thank you, Farah. That's why I see good friend. Keep your on your toe and Farah upgrade you. I'm not digital, guys. That part missed me totally. But it's good to have children who understand technology and who can help you along. So for those of you who are like me, who not technologically savvy, I mean, when I buy a new phone, well, my kids usually buy the phone because they say, Mom, phone old now. Like this is like it want replace now.
That's just the case, Mom. The phone itself is good.
It's good. They will say, Mom, my phone needs to change. I say, all right. I hand it to them and them set it up and I said, just show me how to use it. If I read the literature, I'm not going to know how to do it. So that just passed me, basically.
So Divinity says, good day, ladies. There is a land.
Divinity. There's a land.
There is a land. Father died. Leave with a sales agreement.
Not a title. So he left a conveyance.
Sister built and lived there. I fixed the roof of the house my parents lived in. There is no valuation number for the land. No valuation number.
It was no valuation number. Every person have a valuation number. All right, let me show you how you get the valuation number. Tony, go to NLA. I'm going to show you how to find it. Who is that? Divinity. So I want you to go to the land, or you're going to have somebody go to the land, and you're going to talk them through it. They must have internet on their phone because we're going to send them to our website. I'm going to show you how to find the valuation for the land when you're on location, right? So the website is, write it down, NLA, which means National Land Agency. So it's nla.gov.jm. And you can only do this when you're in Jamaica. So guys, when you're in Jamaica and you're standing on your property, you can do this exercise as well. nla.gov.jm. When you get in, you accept the, what is it? So,
no, that was just a message. You click the button that says Elan Jamaica.
Click the button that says Elan. The National Land Agency, Elan Jamaica. A disclaimer pops up in front of you. Are you with us, everybody? You can do it on your phone, do it on your laptop. Hope you're following. Are you sharing, Tony?
Mm-hmm.
So that disclaimer, click accept. All right, waiting for you to get there. Tony, check. Give us a thumbs up if you're there. Everybody just do it on your phone right now. Give us a thumbs up if you're there so we can know that you have if you are using it, if you're online, you can do it on your phone while you wait, talk to us. nla.gov.jn. So Devon telling you there, Elan, which is where we're taking it to. All right, ready? Then you're gonna go to this, look, you see at a search button, right, to the right. Okay, no, you're not using that yet. So let's go down the line. So the first to the right is search. That's if you know the, go to parcel, then you go to parcel. If you know the valuation number, you're gonna click valuation and you type in the number. If you know the volume of folio from a title, you're gonna click title and put it in. All right, next icon. That's if you know it. All right, we don't usually use this one, but this is if you want to find the, is this the police station one?
No, this is so when you search in the map, you can turn on the civic features so you can see water.
Yeah, you can see river, beach, not beach, but the civic features, right? This one is the elevation, how high above sea level it is. So if you look on the map, you will see the map of some colors. So it tells you the green areas are just 500 to 1,000 feet above sea level. I notice those tend to be coastal, right? And then you look at the orange, deep orange, 3,000 to 4,000. It's usually up in the hills, all right? Next one. Then you come to the one that would look like the satellite map imagery and change it, Tony. And this one, when you click on it, click on any one of these. So you click on imagery, it's gonna change it to, no, click on the other one. It change it, see, it starts to get a little bit more detail.
Once you go, you zoom in closer.
Zoom in closer, you can see. Go to streets, you will see the street views.
We're too far.
We're too far out. All right, let me go in. You can scroll your mouse, you know, middle part of your mouse.
You teaching me the technology?
Mm-hmm. You teach me that? Oh, you think I forget? You don't forget nothing I'm learning now. All right, see? So you're picking up, you're zooming and you're picking up more. So you look now, you can see some of the contour lines and the numbers and it's telling you. So I use this map a lot. So I'm looking at this. So when I'm looking at a property to buy, whether for me or a group, I use this map to find it for one, to look at the contours to see how high, how mountainous or how flat the place is. If there are any rivers and so on. You also have a topo, but this one, see, giving you a little bit more details in it. All right, so that's that map. Now, this one is from what again? I will barely use that, but we use a measuring map one.
I want to print down the map.
Print down the map if you need to. But we're not printing down the map. And this one is to measure some distance. Show them how to measure the distance. All right, so I'm probably in the wrong. So if I'm looking at this particular parcel here, and I want to know what is the length of this side, what is the front? No, this is the front, so the road here yellow. What's the frontage for the road? Next side and the back. So this blue line is telling me that a river runs through this land. So if I want to really see if I can, well, you're supposed to see a depression.
Yeah.
That look like a river. See there? That's a depression, right? All right, show them how to use a measuring tool. So I'm showing you all of this. So when you're on the map, you can know what to do with it. But I'm going to show you how to pick up the volume, the valuation number. Measuring tool is at the bottom. Remove music. So you click on it, click, and then you drag. So this is telling me, click again, this length on this side is at 1.5 meter. It looks small.
I think it's very.
Change it to feet. Unless most persons here probably know feet.
Change my view to let's see.
The length of this is
595 feet.
I don't think so. Wrong.
Well, I don't think so.
500. That looks like a little part. So I don't know, maybe it could be. The map is not supposed to be wrong, so it should be 595. All right, let's go over to how. So over on the left side, the plus arrow allows you to zoom out, now to zoom in. The minus arrow on the left on it. The minus arrow allows you to zoom in. So you're zooming in because maybe you want to see the full map. Continue zooming. Maybe you want to see the full map. You want to see the sea, the coastline and all of that. So see it coming up here now. You just want to maybe see if you can get to Mobile quicker or whatever, right? So you just follow the coastline and continue until you reach Mobile, and then you may zoom in again to find exactly where you want. Those of you with touch screens, it also works touch screen. You can use your finger and open it, close it, and so on, because it works with touch screen just the same. So we call it interactive map. All right, so Tony, show them how they know the position now. All right, so we're gonna show you our position now. So wherever you are in Jamaica, you can bring up this map, go into Eland, Jamaica, next one, bottom one, and you click on Find My Location. It says it, which is the third one from the bottom, or the fourth one from the, or the third one from the top, just the same. It says it, Find My Location. So you click on it. It's actually showing you where I am. So I'm sitting in this subdivision here now. There are all the houses. All right. So you stand at the property. Now, it seems to be slightly off, because this is showing me That blue dot is where I'm supposed to be, but that's across the street actually.
Mhm.
So what you do when you stand there, you know where your property is, right? But to check your position of where this dot is, you're gonna click this arrow. It pops out and it's gonna tell you the address.
I don't think it's working today.
Don't look like it working at all. But it would pop out and give you the address, guys. And you can suppose you know that, oh, but I'm here, but I'm really sitting here in this corner. You click on that corner.
Oh, is he working now?
Oh, see, working now. So this is 290 Camelot Village. Here is the valuation number at the top. That's the valuation number, and that's the title reference, and that's the size. So remember now, when you are standing on the property, who asked us a question? Was it Divinity?
Mm-hmm.
When you're standing on the property, you're going to go to the nla.gov.jm website. You're going to go into Eland. When you go into Eland, you're going to, it comes up in front of you, so you're going to go to the left and look, find my location. Look for that icon, find my location. You click on it, and then it should position you where you are, and you can look to see what's the valuation. If it is slightly off, then you're going to really just click. Suppose you know that, oh, this is lot 2, this is Miss Matty place. Mind them beside it. You just click on it beside it, and you find it.
Esther says, hi, Miss Claudia and Tony, hugs and godly love to all. Hi, Esther.
Hi, Esther. Thank you so much. Divinity, tell me if you get through.
Divinity saying, I want to fix it up. How do I protect the money I spend and fix it up when she passes? I would like to rent it out and have it as an income. I don't live there. I don't come.
The only way to protect your money is to have your name on the title. Have your name on the title.
Mm-hmm.
You said there is no title, so you're gonna try. Did she say the person is alive?
It was something about a mother and a sister. Yeah. Oh, father. So there is a land. Father died. Leave it with a sales agreement. No, not a title. Sister Billan lived there. I fixed the roof of the house my parents lived in. There is no valuation. Also, it's more like just split it in 2 on paper.
Maybe you could split it in 2. And get a title for your side. I don't know where the property is, so I can't tell you. Usually when you're splitting land in 2, you want to ensure that each person have access to the road. Right? Sometimes the land is too narrow. So what persons will do is create a driveway road to the side to go to the back to get to that property. That can be done as well. So it really just depends on the property. If you have enough road frontage, you probably want to split that in 2, but you need a surveyor. Father died and leave of sale agreement. You sure it's a sale agreement? Who was he selling the property to? Was it you? You were selling it to? Did he sign the sale agreement? Was it stamped?
A sale agreement for him to sell, or a sale agreement was for him to buy it?
But she said she fixed up the house, so was he selling? I don't know.
No, she said the father died and left the property, and her sister built, I guess, her own house.
What is with the
and
sale
then the
agreement?
old house is where she fixed up. Which I guess
so what is with
house.
Died, the land, the father died, leave with a sales agreement.
Yeah, but was the sale agreement for him to buy the land?
Or was he selling the land?
Could be the other way. I mean, it could be a conveyance too. You sure it's a sale agreement?
Same thing.
The same thing?
Just like back in the day, we call it conveyance, because we never have a title.
But you only need some?
No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
Divinity, you can call me afterwards and talk to me. 292-6776.
How much is the lot in Draxall going for?
200,000 US.
Quarter of an acre. Devon says, blessed Sunday. Divinity says, should I go and get a valuation? There are graves at the back of the land or family? Should I make my mother sign a letter from now to hand over the house to me, even though there's no tax or title?
We don't transfer land with letter like that anymore. Has to be a sale agreement or a conveyance.
So your mom's on the conveyance?
So you say, oh, I need to know if her dad was selling the property or was he buying the property. If he was buying the property, did you guys complete buying the property from the previous owners?
Is there a receipt?
And all parcels of a valuation number. Because every parcel in Jamaica must pay property taxes. So if you don't have that, you need to go find that or check out that. So you can't buy a parcel if it is not registered on the land system. It has to be registered. Now, who's ever do the 10K? Now, who you go like it a fixer?
No, she said it was her first time doing it.
I don't do 10K.
Yeah, 10K walk is just a 5K twice more. It's not that long.
Oh my God, Tony.
I mean, and it's Kingston waterfront, so it's a flat piece of land you're walking on.
You have to be fit.
It's flat.
You have to be fit.
The only thing that you always get dehydrated, so you have to carry water on those walks.
Yeah.
Well, usually it's regular marathon. They're probably gonna have lots of water stations. So.
No, but you can't just get up one day and say, I gotta do that. You have to fit. You have to train. You see, this is the thing, you know, guys. You don't just get up and do these things. Mm-hmm. This is one of the things in life that you must train. It's like
training, man.
It's like, you know why marriages fail? Because
they don't train
for the marriage.
No.
I kid you not.
And dating and marriage is two different things.
Them not trained for marriage. Them get up and say, oh, man, I'll get married. You have no clue what you're doing or what you're getting into. You have to be trained. Almost everything in life, there's a training process. And I'm reminded of it daily now because of my grandsons. I'm reminded of it daily. That you must train.
Because you have new humans. Nothing like a new human that you're like, oh my God, I really don't know.
I'm not saying I really don't. You know? So
you take for granted, you're like, wait, I have to go teach this.
You have to train, guys. So you can't just get up and walk at 10. So you have till now till December. So hope you're training. And I don't mean gym training. I really mean walk.
No, for like anything above 5K, you have to train to do it because the distance gets you.
Yeah.
Like just mentally, the distance. Like because you're not used to walking so long by yourself.
Yeah. You could have walked with your friend them or them walk with you.
Yeah.
So now it's all about you and your mental state.
Right. Especially if you're trying to meet like a time. Mm-hmm. If you're just there for strolling with your friends to talk for 2 hours, right? An average person walks it for 2 hours, then fine. But if you're actually trying to set a time and build a fitness level and those things, you have to train.
No, but even if you're walking with your friends, everybody there going to be at a different fitness level. Mm-hmm. And if you are the slow one, you may actually be holding somebody back who mentally want to move forward.
Yeah, but if like that's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're there for.
Yeah. So you have to do some training. Everything in our life is about training. I learned that very early.
Like for this one, like normally I'd carry my fitness watch and everything. Like this one, I didn't even carry my fitness watch because I really knew that I was going to be looking at the scenery, strolling around. And for the most part, that's what people were doing.
Yeah, but everything in our life, guys, you have to train. I learned that when I went into the army, I realized I don't take none for granted. Let me I'll teach you how to walk. I kid you not. Teach you how to walk, teach you how to stand, teach you how to salute, teach you how to turn, everything. Even when you're walking on the base, you have to walk in unison with your colleague. You can't be out of step, even walking on the base. Everything, literally everything is training. So that is something that you have to listen, your whole life is about training. If you're failing in your life, it's because you have not sat down and determined what are the things that are important that you need to learn. Because even same thing in the army, they taught us how to literally use a knife and fork. Which spoon you use first, and which I kid you not, guys. Them teach you how to clean your shoes. Just imagine them not take nothing for granted.
I know, and what I realized is that I'm not even sure if people realize, but children are highly trainable. Like we could get so much more out of a society if between age 1 and 5 we did some training.
We did some training. So like now, I notice that my kids are falling down on teaching Zananzi to clean their shoes. Seriously. Come on.
Oh, you can't train what you don't do.
Yeah, you can be running and I wear dirty shoes. That's cool. No. So I'm stepping now and say, come guys. When you come in the evenings, take off your shoes. Let's clean it. And let's put it here so that you have it in the morning. Everything is a training. The other morning I said to Zavan, go and check your lunch kit if everything is in there. That's again his training. He needs to be responsible to know. I need to check my lunch bag. Don't just rely on mommy to put a yogurt and a banana and a snack in there. I must check it. And he looked at it. This is a 3-year-old. He looked at it. He came back and says, Grandma, my water bottle is missing. It's missing. I handed him his water bottle and he took it and he put it in his bag. But I only did it for one morning. Because I was there that morning. There was a time I was there. I said, oh my
Lazy
God.
on the training, mom.
Yeah, I have to, no.
You have to be present to train.
That's the other thing. You cannot train if you're not present, guys.
Yeah.
So if you're running through the door every morning, leaving your kids in them bed, and I say, I call them on the phone, and they get up here to fix the breakfast, and this, that, not gonna work. Not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's training.
Yeah, it's training.
Like even our difficulty with. So Xander, when he was just born, I would sit with him, Xander, okay, let's go through the book, let's do this. He understands that. So he will even come to you. If I miss or his mom miss, he will say story time, takes up his train book or his airplane book or his construction book, I'm ready. Story time. Comes upstairs and that's his story time. When he's finished, he say, Grandma, finish, and he stops. And down up and down, whatever. Little one now, never get that. And he's 3. But Zana was doing this from he was 1 and 2. You understand? So I said to my daughter, so I have to call this back quickly before this kid run away from me. You understand? Because
and he's intelligent enough to run away from you either.
He is. Because I got this book. Shauna showed me a book that they use in the States. I brought down the books. Oh my God. First day, I got Xander up to page 11. The first day, Xavier did 1 page. Resist, run up and down. Gaia said this. I said, let me find a way to get around this kid, man. Because I don't want to rough him up, but I might have to. Right? One time I want to throw away the book, I forget mad. I say, you got to be kidding. You know what, dude, dear? You know what, my friend? You know what, book bad.
No, it's a foreign book. You know what plane it come from to reach here?
No. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. It vex the whole time.
The only book he doesn't throw away is the book Monica got him. With the transportation.
Yeah, Monica, thank you. So Monica is also our friend on YouTube. She's
She's
not on here today though.
They hug up that book.
Mine. Transportation, the global construction, the bulldozer, the this, the that. But I tell you, guys, it's all about training. It's all about training. The humans need to be trained. No matter what age and scope of life them is. The man na valley man on a mountain top, it don't matter. Training is important.
Norma says Reggae Marathon moved from the Grill to Kingston. I heard Throp mention it. Yes, it's on the downtown
stretch.
Sharika says, take me next time, Tony. I need to improve my fitness.
Sharika.
You know, there's actually 2 runs coming up this month.
Mm-hmm.
No, one is this month. I think it's either the Blue Run or the pink one. One is for prostate cancer and one is for breast cancer. And they're both actually in Kingston, in New Kingston, actually.
Oh,
So it's gonna be pretty close and easy to get
And
to.
easy to get
Yeah,
to.
not a lot of scheduling and arrangements to
like
be
what we
made.
have to do today to get to this one. But
I'll send you the link, Sharika, and see if I can fit maybe one of them in and we can go together. The quickest one for me to fit in is probably the one in September.
after the election, that
Yeah, man, I think it's like the 21st or something like that.
okay.
Wait up. All right. Norma says, I'm the 9th, also September, the best.
The best one.
I feel like Virgos are very rational.
You think so?
Yeah. We can separate the emotion and look at the facts and then make a decision and move on from it. I think we're pretty level-headed that way.
Okay.
Esther says, as the saying goes, good friend better than pocket money. Yes, about the fire stick. David says, hi ladies, how do you know if your property was undervalued during a recent evaluation? Look at the comps.
Look at the comps.
There's
Meaning
usually a-
comparisons. So if you're in the valuation itself, the valuer should have listed the prices of different properties in the area. If no comparison is given, ask the valuer for the comparisons. Ask him for them.
And it really depends on the uniqueness of your
the
property
yeah.
based on the comps.
Yeah, Jamaica tend not to be cookie cutter properties at all. They're not. You could have get a cookie cutter property like a Gore property or any one of them developer, but by the time within 1 month, everything changed up. yeah, people change up their properties.
Yeah, I think the only ones that the values stay generally the same is the ones where you can't do anything to the property.
And they're still gonna find something to do.
Yeah.
Because Richmond started out with that, and then oh my God,
They changed the kitchen, they add garage, they put solar,
all kind of
they add powder room to it.
and help us quarters.
So Norma says, oh, so you have to be at the location. I need to find some information on a place in Jamaica.
No, you have to be at the location to click on it, and then it will bring up the info.
Divinity says, I went to NLA, but no valuation number was never created for this land. I would have to carry the relevant documentation in order to get them to create one. Oh, okay, understood.
That's strange, though.
Government forgot.
That's so
Collect
strange.
tax on that little piece.
That's so strange.
Jovan says, no, you don't have to be in Jamaica to use the map. You have to be in Jamaica to use the location, find the functionality. You can always manually search for a target property.
Right, if you know it. If you know where it is. Sorry.
Divinity, the website shows you how to register land. Click on systematic land registration. The PM has been talking about this. 2, living will important. 2, not just the letter giving you the house.
You can only will something that you own, though.
Right, so we're not sure if the father owns the property. That's what you really need to know.
The conveyance that he got, but from who? Sorry. Why am I sneezing now? I'm a nose running.
Because we decided to sit directly in front of the AC at 16.
I don't know if it's an AC. I don't know if it's a butter. The butter. I had some bread and butter earlier.
Charmaine says, Divinity said father died leaving the land with a sales agreement. So who is buying the land? A sales agreement is a binding contract between the buyer and the seller and the buyer.
Right, so who's buying the land?
Right. Naku says, we have been training since last November.
Yes, Naku.
You're going to do that 10K in 40 minutes.
Like when I was in the army, I remember we have to do a 7-minute mile. My God. You have to always be running a 7 minute mile. 1 mile in 7 minutes.
You know that's slow though. Like the
How much is a
fastest
kilometer?
runner is doing, I think, 4 minutes on a mile now. Those people who are, getting Olympian medals for those things.
Yeah, but we weren't training for Olympians. We're training to be fit.
Mhm. But I mean, if we're
that's the
soldiers,
standard.
we're doing that. Get to the enemy faster.
We're not running towards the enemy
Or
anymore.
getting away from the enemy faster.
We're not running towards the enemy anymore. We're sending over airplanes and missiles and all of that now.
Mhm. I mean, soon now people are going to sit in the comfort of their living room and fight war.
Mm-hmm.
Jovan says, after subdivision approval, how soon after does NLA update the map to show that the lands are smaller parcels?
When you submit it, you have to submit it to them, and this is when you do the subdivision. All right, it depends. So let us say there are no roads or anything that you're putting in. Once the subdivision is approved and you get everything from the parish council, then you submit it to the NLA with the pre-check plan from the surveyor. However, if you need to put in roads, drains, and all of that, you have to put in all of that first. Then the surveyor goes and peg it, because the NLA people will come and check it. Surveyor goes and peg it, pre-check everything, and then it's submitted to NLA. But if you don't have any roads and so, surveyor just pegs it, do the pre-check, NLA people go out and check it back, and then you get it. So subdivision approval, Javon, means that the parish council stamp it already, give you conditions of approval, you get everything from NEPA, everybody you must get it from. That's what it means, right? So 2 tracks. One, if you don't have to put in any roads and drains. Once you get those stamps from everybody there, so you go take it to the surveyor will do that. He will peg the land, do the pre-check, take it into the NLA, and that's when they put it on the system. But if you second track, if you have to put in roads, drains, and so on, you have to do that first. Then you get what's called certificate of completion from the parish council themselves. So they're the ones who are going to come back and check, did you put in a road, did you put in the drains, did you put in the water system and all of that, right? Then them say yes, and the surveyor finish what he's doing and submit it.
Divinity. He died. Leave a sales agreement with him and his passed away mother purchased the land. He only did a survey diagram with his and my name on it. That's how far he went with it. The land is 1/4 acre.
A small parcel. Still not understand. Sale agreement part. Who was he buying the land from, or who was he selling it to? He did leave a sales agreement with him in his past. Only mother purchased. Also, his mother purchased the land. So is the sale agreement? So the sale agreement is between the mother and somebody else. She was buying the land from somebody. So it's a sale agreement she had. They completed.
My Serenity. I'm late. My Serenity came from second last week to dead last this week.
Not dead last, just late. My Serenity, thank you for coming here. Better late than never. My professor at university always said that, Claudia. Better late than never.
My English teacher didn't say that. My English teacher always said the most important part of my lesson is the first 15 minutes. If you have missed that, you have missed the opportunity to learn.
Was she right?
Of course she's right, because her key thing for the day is the first 15 minutes. And the last 30 minutes is a test. So if you're not catching the first 15 minutes,
Oh, you're going to do the test.
oh, you're going to do our test.
Damn your supper. Poor you.
Divinity. I want to know if I can go ahead and fix up the house after I receive the valuation. How do I protect the house? My mother lives in so my sister doesn't take it over. We used to have our own house.
You have to get it cut off and into your name so that they know clearly that it is your house. So your mommy lives in that house now and you want to fix it up. But you also want to protect your interest in it, meaning
after you put in all that
money and work, right? So you have to get it cut off and get your own title. I would say that. You keep that as one pass, but it's already a quarter acre. Cut it off into 5,000. You could. If them allow it, is which parish? If them allow it. They're not going to allow to cut it off. You need at least 6,000 square feet because I'm going to consider sewage.
Is there sewage on site or shared?
Should I have sewage now because people live there, but where them put that pit there, plus the grave.
Oh.
You seem to be spending a lot of money too.
But her mom lives there, so that's probably why she fixed it up.
My father had 5 acres, so I never fixed up. And lots of graves on the property. I never saw the value in it. I actually bought 2 other pieces of land to build a fresh house for him to live, but he didn't want to move.
So we think she should cut her losses and buy her own place with clear title?
That's what I would do.
Especially since she don't live here, eh?
Especially since she don't live here. Who does the mommy live with now? Mommy live with the sister now, apparently.
No, apparently there's 2 houses on the property.
Right.
Mom lives in one, sister lives in the other.
Unless the house is not really habitable, I would do the bare minimum. And then, even so, I still did not make the decision to do the bare minimum for my father for the same reason. So it had a property tax paper, we pay the property tax.
So it had the valuation number.
5 acres. I didn't fix up any house. I don't see the point of spending that kind of money again without
title.
Sorry. I'm a title person. I believe in our ownership. My kids are supposed to fight with other people for things. I need to get about it. So we can just say AC to what?
To lower? The fan? I don't know how to work your AC.
Should I shut it down and reset it?
Oh. So Divinity says the property is in St. Andrew Mahoney.
Mahoney.
Which side is that?
What is that?
Up which side? Like go Red Hills, Papine. Which side of Kingston?
Red Hills. Stony Hill.
Papine.
Must be up in the hills though if it don't have a valuation number.
Maybe.
Mahoney.
Wait,
and it sounds like you're overseas too.
Right. It did say she was overseas.
It's difficult. Persons have the name on titles and can't protect the property, much less if you don't have a name on the title. Plus, I know how them things they work,
When you're not here?
The family, sorry everybody, family members who are here believe them have entitlement. Always comes down to that.
Okay.
Get the sneezing from. Is there anything here that I can take to stop the sneezing? We will have 15 minutes leave.
We have 45 minutes left.
All right, go to the app.
Oh, Divinity says it's Lawrence Tavern. Oh, we've been up to Lawrence
I've been up to
Tavern.
Lawrence Tavern.
Is up there we went and it was really cold or it was really hot? I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I know Lawrence Tavern.
The altitude was really high
It
though.
was high up in the hills. I don't know.
Honestly, Divinity, I would do what's necessary for mom to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I would do the extra work to go and get the sub, because those things cost money to get the subdivision, to get the title. Lawyer has to be involved, maybe.
Plus
you have to figure out the lineage, the real lineage of the land, because you said it's a sale agreement, so you have to find out.
Right, they have possession still, so then we cannot claim it. But the thing is, how much money you're going to spend, how much rent you're going to get back.
Yeah.
So I always go to the economics of it. So if you spend 3 million, divide that by 30,000, I don't think I get much. I kill 100 months. That's 8 years.
But how much rent can you get up there?
I'm thinking about 30,000. Lawrence over that.
Is that a big house?
Not supposed to. If it's a big house, I spend more than 3 million to fix that.
Oh.
I always go to the maths, which is the same thing I did with my father. I went to the maths of it.
Oh, you also go with new. You like new.
And I like new. I don't know.
Mom like having her new properties because the lifespan starts with you.
With me and outlives me.
Yeah.
Right? So I like new. Plus I'm thinking really long term. I mean great grand, like Buckingham Palace. So that's why I like new.
Do you have children who would need to inherit this after your Divinity?
After you spend all this money. You see, money is not infinite. Money is a means to an end as well, right? So if you make a misturn with money, it's like you can't call it back, you know.
And not on that, you don't want to inherit problems in the future.
Or leave problems.
Devontae must drink some tea for sinus.
Tea? What kind of tea? We have tea here.
You bought tea, but I don't think it's the right kind of tea you bought.
No, I bought chocolate.
Yeah.
I bought coffee.
I don't think right.
And I looked at the ginger and was going to take it up, and did not take it up.
My thing with ginger tea is I feel like I can't drink it every day. I must only drink it when I'm sick. But really, I should be drinking it every day.
But I might probably just get some warm water. And drink some warm water.
Drink some warm water.
Warm water tea, as he said, as Devon said.
Okay.
Lawrence Tavern. All right. So we don't have any more questions. Get to your article, Tony.
All right.
So I found out.
Did you send it to me? I don't see
I sent it to the email. Refresh.
This is where you sent it?
Yeah. Let me try again.
Or maybe let me do it.
Hold on. It's coming out.
Divinity says it's a 2-bedroom living, no children.
Okay. You might be, well, depends on what's needed. Fix it up for your mommy to live comfortably, yeah.
But would she need to get title as long as she keeps possession?
As long as you keep possession. No, her thing is not even other persons. It's her sister. She don't want to take it over.
Oh. So has mom made it clear that this is for Divinity? If Divinity is going to fix up this house, and it is my wish that Divinity gets this after I have passed.
How do you think that's come out? No, they have to honor that agreement. That's an honor. That they have to honor that.
But I don't know. Like maybe I'm
Check the
different,
system now.
but I don't know if I cannot trust my sister not to war with me when there's two properties on the house and I have fixed it up. I feel like I don't want to be anywhere near my sister like that. Because I feel like if it's my sister, we should have a mutual love, understanding, and respect to honor agreements from our parents and between ourselves.
Yeah.
Not that I have to put so much safeguard
Right
in
in
place to ensure that my sister don't undermine me. I feel like that's not my sister.
Yeah. That I wouldn't be going to that extent either. I would walk away, quite frankly. Because that wouldn't sit well with me at all. That's just too much divinity. So like you have to do too much work to safeguard this. And then you're overseas. So who you going to send the money to spend to do all of that reno that you're talking about? I would still do the bare minimum. I would do the minimum for my mother. So I would probably come down at 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks and get it done and then fly up.
Okay.
Because it's not a property that they can sell.
No, I guess you're just thinking that after her passes, then her sister will rent it out and collect the money after she's.
Which is a strong possibility.
Or maybe, like, well, I don't know if she can work with any agreement with her sister to say, okay, I'm going to rent this for like 5 years, collect back my money, and then you can do whatever you want with it. I don't know.
Well, it's going to take long years to get back the money.
Oh. No.
That's the kind of maths I don't like, which is why I didn't do it with my father.
Yeah,
my father.
It just sounds like so much gymnastics just for a property that's not that valuable.
But yeah, I didn't do that gymnastics with my father. When he passed, I didn't even look back at the property. Anybody want it can take it.
Yeah, we've never been there after Granddad died.
No. That's too much headache. I mean, I could have gone buy literally 2-3 property. By the time I go try to sort that out, it's just too much. I even looked at another property down the road from him at the time. It was $1 million. So it's in the Richmond side, because in the bottom Leinster. And him say he just never want to move. Never want to move. But for me, it would have been better to just buy a property with a title. I said, live there, so, and I'm good. And the property was nice too, It was a nice property. And it actually had a river running behind it.
When it says I've already fixed the roof, over 1.5 million.
Right. Still have a spend. When you're in, it don't sunk cost fallacy. Look that up and see if that is what's reaching you. But it seems like your mom live alone in that property, or you have a caregiver. You must have a caregiver. Oh God.
But her sister is right next door.
Not enough sometimes. Still, you need somebody in the property.
Oh.
When you get to a certain age, you need somebody right there. 20 article.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
No, my throat hurting.
I really think you strained your throat,
No, but I felt it, I felt when the pain surged across my throat. And then my nose started to drain. And then now I feel my throat start to hurt. So I literally feel the sickness coming. I need to go look for my zinc tablet.
See if I can get this going. I always have so many challenges when I try to get to Gleaner or Observer these days.
Or
like the website just have too many cookies and
and I won't be bad.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess they have to pay for it since I'm not buying the Gleaner anymore.
I used to buy that thing every Sunday.
Every Sunday. All
right, Tony, you're going to have to read it. So this is the Jamaican Producers Group. These are people who give us banana chips and cassava chips and you name it, in a chips.
Producers to develop. This article is from June 2025.
Missed it. So, can't believe it came out of this.
Producers Group Limited, JPG, will be in some of its land, St. Mary Villa construction, while another property will be commercial complex. The company 60-acre that can be utilized for the development of 30 villas with beach access at the northeastern end of the parish. He said Jamaica Producers is not developing the villas, only the intention of marketing the land lots to investors. It will involve the subdivision of lots for an eco-friendly, low-density development of villas. We are now in the design phase and in the review of the kind of licenses required for a beachfront property. That will happen by the end of this year, and then next year we'll proceed with the subdivision, Hall said. Hall told the Financial Gleaner after the company's annual general meeting last Friday. The company is investing US 900,144 million in the project, which will take about 18 months to complete, he said. The mixed-use commercial complex, incorporating space for retail, food service, and small offices, will be developed by Jamaica Producers on 10 acres at, how do you say that?
Aguataville.
Aguataville, just outside the town of Anokade.
Okay, yeah, they own a lot of land now, that's sad.
There is an emerging view of creating developments just outside the market towns. We have been seeing that happening on the North Coast, Hall said. In 2023, Jamaica Producers Group went from being a food and logistic conglomerate to becoming an investment holding company after its operating assets were merged with Panjam. Its holdings now include property as well as a 34.6% stake in the bigger Panjam Group, whose business spanned property and infrastructure, financial services, specialty food, and global services. JPG is the single largest shareholder in Pan Jamaica, now a 143 billion company by assets. It's a pretty significant asset. It holds cash, and that cash increased year on year by 10%. So the total consolidated enterprise has 17.6 billion of cash available to invest.
What?
Hall said of Pan Jamaica. Regarding the subdivision, Hall said there will be limits on the usage of the villas to prevent any anti-social activities. What I mean? There will be restrictions and covenants on the property that will limit the owners to building in ways that are environmentally sensitive, aesthetically appealing, and low density, he said. Why am I getting trial in my mind? We are currently working with architects to finalize the project and to present the subdivision. Jamaica Producers Group is the largest landowner in St. Mary, with more than 3,400 acres, most of which is utilized for farming. More than 85% of the St. Mary lands are utilized for agriculture and will remain so.
That's good. Jamaica Producers. They're giving up some of the land for housing, but how much billion them say them having a cash? And just doing a little small. But they're agricultural companies still. That's what they are. Yeah, man, them give us all those chips you see on the shelf.
That's the St. Mary
Plus,
banana chips?
yeah, plus banana. Banana on the whole, that's them.
Oh, yeah.
No monopoly on that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest producers and their exporters too. Yep. Big up to Jamaica producers coming in with your low density villas on that side of the island.
But I thought the article was leading towards like improving manufacturing or farming or something with that money to produce more products. I didn't realize that everybody into housing development. I feel like everybody's already in that. So I thought they would have come with something more like a big industrial part that does centralized agricultural processing for all the little people. Like that's what I thought they were gonna come with. But yeah. I guess
that probably would have been a better use of the space though anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we have so many villas all over the place that they can't go buy already.
Yeah. I just felt like I thought that was what they were coming with, like a huge agricultural complex where we process anything like that comes out of the ground from Jamaica.
Yeah, like a processing plant, like a huge processing plant. But they have some crazy money sitting on.
Yeah.
So why they don't go that route? I guess they don't want to. So they're a big monopoly on the chips, the business, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Jamaica, probably they are the only company. No, you have some other little small players doing chips, but they're definitely giants in that section.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. Why haven't they expand? Why didn't they think of using the money to expand processing facilities?
Yeah.
For other products, not just banana chips, but other products. No, I don't know. Maybe they'll hear us on this live and say, no.
No, I feel like because they're now part of Pan Jam, they have lost their mandate.
They're losing focus.
Yeah.
So they might think about Pan Jam and for them financial this and them real estate or whatever. I forget so them want to produce agriculture production company. Let's see how that goes.
I think, and what they said, they didn't say they own 85% of the land in St. Mary.
Yeah. Who own land.
But if an agricultural company owns so much of St. Mary, you'd think St. Mary would be the giant in agricultural processing.
That's because them sit down on the money. You know, hear them say 10% they're making every year on cash, sitting in the bank. That's because they're sitting on the money.
So you think they just want to make lazy money?
And you're right. They're cutting up 60 acres of land for villa type.
And then they said the commercial complex would be offices and food services and retail stores.
Oh, where's it, Tony? No, Tony, maybe we'll read the article wrong.
No, I mean, we're not sitting down at their boardroom table, so we don't know. But I just feel like to be of better economic value to the country that they're sitting in and hold land in, they would have done more.
Yeah.
Than build villas for people to come and vacation and live in.
And not even that much villas either. 60 acres, and you're only building 30 villas. So each villa sitting on about 1.5 acre. It's just not, as you say, it's just not, I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Maybe it don't make economic sense to do more agriculture. Maybe people not eating food again like that.
But them can export.
That too.
Plus they can offer processing service to other companies. Oh yeah, it seemed like a misfit. But anyway, it seemed like a poor use of money too.
I don't know if it's a poor use, but it's certainly not something you'd expect Jamaica producers to be producing. I don't know. I was disappointed with the article. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, something big coming. And then I'm like, it's just hose.
So it's still real estate coming, but we are thinking it's the wrong type of real estate. Yeah. Tell us what you think, guys. Tell us what you think. All right. Well, my sneezing seems to have slowed down. I'm just a little stuffy here now.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're getting our message done. Everybody seems quiet.
Refresh. Did you?
No, I don't need to refresh. It says we're on. Like the icon is there and everything.
All right, guys.
Maybe everybody's just as stumped with the article as us.
Tell us what you think. The Jamaica producers are they looking in the right direction with this?
But I'm
With
sure
what
they're having.
they're talking about.
Or you know what? Maybe they did the maximum. Maybe they're like, look at the North Coast. I mean, everybody else on the North Coast is doing so many amazing things, right?
Yeah, but they're even on the wrong side of town.
Them on North
They're-
Coast.
no, man. I mean the east. Where is it? Where are they gonna develop?
But remember,
St. Mary.
that's not far.
And what's Arkham? I said them have land for the because it's seafront property them have. Although you have seafront property the right round, but
Yeah, seafront
is it the
all
same
over
and
St.
not
Mary.
a bay them putting those villas, quote unquote, seem like a little misfit going on there. That side is not known for that kind of a thing. If they were more onto Portland, because I'm not a base is still St. Mary, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But they must know them sitting on the board table.
That's what I'm saying. They probably looked at it and said, okay, we have St. Mary. I mean, we have St. Anne, and St. Anne got this boosted infrastructure and highways and hotels and everything, right? And you're like, but wait, we're just right beside St. Mary. And then Trelawney got all that development with the pier. I know the two big developments that come into Trelawney side. And then Mobay was always huge with developments. I know with the expansion of hotels that come in that side. They're thinking like, our side.
But nothing is coming that side.
But they're putting it there.
No, them for them development not big enough to make an impact. So like it's not gonna be an exclusive development. So it's not gonna be big enough to make an impact. If they wanted to be big enough to make an impact, they would have made different types of houses, but not villas. 30 villas on 60 acres. Seems like another trial, as you say.
Right, that's what came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're offline or something. Let me just check.
Why don't post something in the chat? I don't know. The tab is using extra resources to improve performance. Let Chrome make it inactive. Which tab? The tab, yeah. Fix now.
There we go.
I will lost internet.
I feel like we did, so I'm just gonna check real quick. Yeah, I think we lost. No, we're online. We're online. Okay.
Click off anyway.
Even though it
Tab.
says 54 persons are here and we're only showing 50. So I know something is a little buggy. But we're on. For some reason. Alright. No thoughts on it?
So I'm wondering if we're on. How you refresh this?
I'll just put it down. Here we go. So Joan says, I will be 70 the last of November. I am not getting younger. I only have my 85-year-old husband to depend on. I am doing care work, do not work. So why should I find somewhere for them to live?
What is Joan talking about? No,
Joan
did we
says,
miss something.
Joan says, I will be 70 at the last of November. I'm not getting any younger. I only have my 85-year-old husband to depend on. I am doing care work and people do not work. So why should I find somewhere for them to live? Joan?
We probably missed something. Did we miss something at the top? Did you say
No,
something
we didn't.
before?
We didn't miss anything at the top. No, we didn't miss anything.
Joan, we're not sure of. Are you making a statement? Are you asking us a question?
Maybe she's talking about the divinity thing.
No, I can't assume that.
No, I'm asking.
I don't know. So she needs to tell us. I'm not sure. We're not following the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Not following, Joan. Clarify it for us. All right. Any more questions? I might need to jump off early.
No, we are. Well, I'm not sure if it's working, but we are out of questions other than Jones.
Joan, is a comment that look like to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Finish?
Joan, waiting on you.
Yes, John. Oh, she said. Joan said, "I sent the text at the top. Looks like you didn't get it right. I think something went wrong, or maybe went offline a bit."
Does it have a search?
No, it doesn't. That's a,
Scroll up. Scroll
that's
up.
a sad
She said it's
part.
at the top, she said.
Oh, this is Joan here asking if it was going to be a Keaton, but yes, you answered that one.
Joan, you can repost what you said before so that we can follow your reasoning. We're not following. Did anybody see Joan's earlier message? Not following.
Mhm. Feeling cold?
Oh, that's my nose stuffy.
Mm. I think we're losing signal or something else.
Sure it's not your internet?
That's what I'm wondering. If it's see, Lorna says, Jovan asked about the palmetto that is selling for 200,000 US. That's what she's talking about. Oh, so palmetto pines is for Jamaican 7 million for 3,000 square feet, and we have 6,000 square feet for Jamaican 10.8 million.
9.8.
9.8 million, sorry. The 200,000 US is actually Hills of Draxall Phase 2.
Which is in St. Anne
Right.
at Draxall. So it's two different developments.
Mm-hmm. So Joan says, I was saying I'm happy Palmetto is gated because I have a sister out there depending on me to put her in a house. I am 10 years older than her and she never worked in her life. Wow.
Wow. So she don't have the NHT. That's a big investment.
So Joan is 70, so her sister is 60.
Um,
But why Joan
it
is
might be
housing her sister?
it might be easier to pay some rent.
Rent.
It might be easier just to pay rent for her sister.
Oh.
Than to try and buy a place to pay a big mortgage. Rent is gonna be cheaper. The only way you probably do that investment is if you say to yourself,
So is Jones coming back too?
no, Joan also like she come back. Joan is 70 and she have an 85-year-old husband.
Oh. So her sister lives somewhere here already?
Yeah, live in Jamaica.
Okay.
So her sister apparently wants her to buy a property to put her in, but Joan is saying her sister never worked a day in her life. So how does she survive though? So
She have children who's taking care of her? Most. Or maybe she wants some government aid.
Yeah. But sometimes, guys, the time is past. The time has passed
To
for you
what?
to do something. Sometimes the time passed already. There's no, there's no, there's always an end game. There's always an end game.
Mm-hmm.
There's not an
Joan's sister
infinity
hit
game.
the jackpot. I've been working since 16.
Yeah, so you have to, yeah. There's always an end game. So you have to figure out what is this end gonna look like for me
Mm-hmm.
if I live long enough. What is it gonna look like? At 70, I wouldn't be taking any loan for sure.
No
At,
debt at 70. Yeah.
and at 70, I wouldn't be giving up my cash like that to send it to Jamaica either.
Yeah, because you're gonna need it for your retirement.
Yeah,
You said you're
use
still
it.
working.
Yeah, you're gonna use it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you said you don't have anyone else to take care of you because you said it's just you and your husband.
right,
So it's not like there's children behind you to say, okay, I can use this cash because my children are gonna take care of me.
right. So that's a sticky one. Wouldn't be sticky for me. I know the decision I would make already.
Mm-hmm.
But Joan, you have to think about it, right?
Mm-hmm. Dancel says they own 85% of St. Mary, so I think it's a try and error type of thing. If it work out, well, then they probably going to do some bigger and better. Let's hope.
Yeah, but starting out with villas, 30 villas and 68 acres, that's bigger and better. It's like at the top of the game in development.
But to be fair, they did say they're only subdividing the land. They're going to look to investors to actually do the villas. So they're not the ones.
I know that's what they say. But I'm saying, I guess it's because it's beachfront why they want to subdivide it so big.
Yeah, maybe it don't make sense to put banana on the beach.
No, it don't make sense. But I wouldn't even disturb it. But the Anata Bay one, I think, should have been more production. I agree with you. Should have been more geared towards processing plant. Or maybe they have enough processing. Them think them kept it in a production. Are they exporting well? I don't know. They have a lot of money though. It's a cash rich company.
Hmm. That's a private company? Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Is it? Or part of government? Or was it part of government and it sell out? I don't know.
Jamaica Producers and Panjam.
Panjam is a private company.
Right. And then Jamaica Producers now part of them as the largest shareholder. I don't know. But I'm wondering, Mom, like as a country, where do you think we should lend our resource to? Like obviously for the last 10 years we've been doing road infrastructure, right? That's been our focus. And obviously our tourism with all the new hotels and things that have been happening, right? But what else?
We should do?
Yeah, as a country.
All right. First thing, we need to put the people to work. That's the first thing. I think we need to look at our strengths. What are we good at?
Right? Jamaicans good at entertainment.
All right. So we're good at that. What else we're good at? So we look at two things. What are we good at and what are our natural resources? What are those that we have naturally and the things that we are good at? In other words, what have we excelled in for the past 60 years that you could stand up and say, this is Jamaica, this is what it's known for?
Athletics.
Once you identify that, you produce more of that.
Which we've done. Well,
not to a great extent.
Tourism, we've been producing a lot of tourism.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
Not to the extent that we could have. We're just now trying to develop Portland.
Mm-hmm.
We have not done it to the extent that we should have. So if tourism is it is actually one of our biggest foreign exchange earners, next behind probably remittance, then we should have brought in all the parishes in tourism now.
Yeah, but I don't think you can do all the parishes at the same time because you need infrastructure to
Yes.
bring tourism to it.
Yes, you can do it.
So I think they have done Kingston, they've done St.
and
Anna,
they
Montego Bay,
don't do enough in Kingston.
and they're doing Trelawney and Portland now. And you know the grill is getting that facelift with Lucy.
We
So
have not done enough.
I think they're going around the island.
No. Listen. When you want to hit something, hit everything one time.
You don't think they've done enough with Kingston?
No. Just talking about waterfront is not enough.
There's more things to do than waterfront
Like
in
what?
Kingston.
Like
Mom.
what?
You
Like
can
what?
do all the hiking stuff.
I
The
know what-
Bob Marley
Alright,
Museum. You can go
okay.
on a tour. The
Talk
360 Kingston
about
tour.
the hiking stuff. How much money you really think Jamaica making from hiking to Blue Mountain? How much money, really?
But it's not just.
It's just some small groups going to Blue Mountain. With
No,
the way we have
it's not small groups. The
Yeah.
hotels have whole tours and bike tours that goes up there.
but we have not done enough. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying if tourism
Mhm.
is our biggest foreign exchange earner behind remittance,
Mhm.
right? Every Jamaican should be in tourism.
Yeah.
In the schools is something you should have learned. Tourism. Every single Jamaican should be looking to produce some product in tourism business.
Not even just a product, but I get you. I feel like
a product,
in
an
school,
experience,
they should
something.
teach Jamaicans to be an ambassador of Jamaica.
We-
because naturally we talk about Jamaica a lot.
Right.
But I feel like some more training is needed.
Yes. Every Jamaican must be in tourist business. When you stop at the man bar, when you stop at the beef shop, just a little coconut man, everybody should be in tourism business.
I know, as soon as you approach them with an
product.
accent, tourism face.
Yeah. Not even with an accent, but even us locals are tourists too. Because I mean we were in Montego Bay for the day, so we are day tourists.
Mhm.
But I'm saying every single person
Mhm.
should understand the tourism product, and they don't.
Yeah.
So we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough in that regard, right? As I say, you look at your strengths.
Mhm.
Look at your strengths and look what your natural resources are. So one of our natural resources is people.
Yeah. Jamaican
The
people are the
people
biggest
on a
natural
whole,
resource.
right? We have that,
Mhm.
right? We also have an advantage in that we speak English.
Mhm.
We also have an advantage in that we have our own Jamaican language that the world understands. Even ChatGTP understands the patois and the dialect or whatever it is.
And what happens is Jamaicans are flexible. So
Right.
no matter what country we're interacting with,
yes,
we can interact.
we can
with it.
interact and
And
get
some
it.
other countries, they just like it's just like a total block between you and them.
Them,
Jamaica
right.
can merge.
Jamaicans
and
can merge and flex. So one of our strengths is our people. We're not developing our people enough and fast enough. We're not. The school system on a whole should introduce the children to the tourism products. The children should be going to these places, not just like carry them go up garden. We should be going to the galleries, going to these places to immerse our children in the Jamaican culture. So anywhere them going to body them talk to them, know the Jamaican culture. We don't have that. We're missing
like
that.
even Xander and Zaven's age group. I mean, they dress up for Heroes Day,
Yeah.
and they know the names of the national heroes and those things, but they should know our tourism products.
They
though.
don't. And I'm saying that we're not looking at what we are good at. So what are we good at? We are a people set of people. People, you know what I'm saying? A people person.
Yeah.
Are we that? We're good at that. Right? We socialize. We're very sociable people. So the tourism product should not be just about being in the hotels and so. We need to get it out in the communities, which is what Airbnb helped us to do. But our government of Jamaica and the tourist arm should have taken it a step further. You understand? Taking it, you realize that, okay, yes, you know them people that want to come and they want to go down the river down there, so eat to jangwa and go in the river and make the Rasta man massage them back and rub them foot and but them like that. So I'm saying, why are we not getting that kind of tourism feel and effect? In other words, everybody in a Jamaica should be taught. So that's one. So one resource I will have is our people. Now let's look to the land. What resources we have coming from the land? All natural resources come from the land. Every single one of them. What do we have that is us, naturally us, right? So apart from the rivers, the streams, and all of these things, we have water in abundance. We're not short of water. What we're short of is catchment and treatment. But we have water. We could export water to the world. As a matter of fact, just like our oil underground are pumping a pipeline, we could have pumped water in a pipeline underground to other countries where they don't have water.
I'm still surprised we have so many water brands in Jamaica.
Yeah.
When you go to the aisles to buy water, like,
which one do you choose? See? And some of them are imported. Crazy. We have water, which is a very good natural resource source. We also have spices. Nobody's looking at spices.
we don't import any spice.
Warm to the pimento, the nutmeg. We're not producing.
But you don't see the building villas now.
We're not producing. The property that Riverside bought actually was pimento tree for kill upon it. Again, the agriculture arm is not doing enough. So not only should we look at import substitution. So in other words, if we use import a potato or a banana or whatever, we need to produce enough potato and banana to feed ourselves. We call that import substitution so that we're not buying it. We want to export. What happened to export, guys? We have so much land. We're not short of land.
Keisha said maybe they did the numbers and saw that it would be profitable to go into that era. Yes, the villas.
That does lazy work.
Monica says the healthcare system needs work. And Destin says we need to invest a lot in agriculture.
Yeah.
Sugar cane, banana, coffee.
No, we
to
give
reduce our imports. We have the land space and unemployed workforce.
But we don't have a trained workforce.
They're not trained.
They're not trained to do anything, and that is where the problem lies. So we have natural resources in terms of land. What else we have? We have the bauxite, but they messed up the bauxite. We're not getting as much as we could have gotten from bauxite, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else we have that comes from the land? So I said spices. I said bauxite. I said water. What else? We need to look at those things and figure it out. What are we good at and what natural resources we have? The other thing that we're good at is Jamaicans are entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
We're also sports people. And we're also good at certain things. Like, we're good at teaching. We're good at healthcare professions, like doctors, nurses,
and because
teachers.
We're people.
Right? So we're good at those professions. Why haven't we have so many nursing schools. We have so many teachers' colleges, medical schools. We have all of those. We're not short of them. We have sports school in a GC Foster where we're underutilized, right?
Talking about it.
Yes, I'm so annoyed. I tell you the truth. We underutilize those things. And I'm saying we could do two things. One, we could train our people and export them. Just like how Cuba export nurse. We could train our people and export them. You know they're going to send back the remittance money. The history tells you that. You understand what I'm saying? It tells you that they're going to go up there and they're going to spend back the money right there so in Jamaica. Because Jamaicans love Jamaica and them don't really want to leave. They must leave it for an opportunity, but they're going to turn right back and come back, right? So you could train nurse, teacher, doctor, whatever strengths we have, and whatever the world needs. So they need nurses, they need teachers, need doctors, radiographers, pharmacists, they need all of them there.
And they need the healthcare workers.
The healthcare workers. I'm saying, train the people, organize it, export. because your remittance tell you say it will come back to you.
Mhm.
That's one way.
But I think we also need to start training from younger, because
Wait.
we're dwindling our workforce as we go along in the educational system.
We're not training now. We're not doing that. We're paying lip service to those things. Another thing is that, back to my argument about the workforce, you could now turn around now and invite. So listen now, we have a lot of teachers' colleges, nursing schools, medical schools. You could turn around now and invite international students to come here. Now, when the US locked international students, I thought Jamaica would have got up and said, listen, we have medical school, we have nursing school, we have all of these schools. Come to Jamaica.
Yeah, I think Canada is reducing too.
I think they would have just gotten up and said, come to Jamaica. We have sunshine, we have food, we have accommodation, we have the programs, we have everything. Come to Jamaica. I thought that's a golden opportunity to just get up and say, listen, come to Jamaica. Everybody who didn't want to go whatever school in a whatever country and them are black or no, I don't want to know. Come to Jamaica and invite those same schools to have offshore schools here. So the Yales, the Oxfords, the this, the that. Invite them to have offshore schools in Jamaica. Send them faculty members here to train the people just like you're getting an education same place in America.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would have done that, right? They didn't. And I'm saying, you have to look at your people. It is your people who must feel the impact of what is happening in the country. If the people not feeling the impact, them not getting the jobs, you see everybody keep looking for oil, and we look for gold, and we look for all kind of things. When the resources are already there, right in front of you, you spend too much time and go look over across the street for green grass. When if you just give your grass, you can water it with that green.
Mommy, but if the country says, Jamaicans, we're gonna put you to work. We're gonna educate you and put you to work.
Training.
With training.
Yeah.
Do you think we have enough people to train?
We do have enough. For our little country, yes, we do. Mm-hmm. We have enough. What we don't have is enough trainable. So you have the bodies enough.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them not trainable simply because the time pass. As I tell you, if you make Xandas even reach age 5 or 6 and I learn to clean them shoes, it's not again.
It's true. They're gonna just go around wearing dirty shoes.
Yes, the time has passed for some of them. You have to catch it from it liquor. I'm looking at a lot of some of these Chinese things and around. I see them people get some serious training. You see the people them are sew, them are cook, them are do all kind of things in a little kindergarten. Something. That's why them can't fix phone and do all that so fast.
Not only that, too, because they do so many social things when they're little.
Yeah.
They become organized and well-rounded adults. So when you're training for the real work now, your other social skills are already on par. You already know you must get up early and go work. Mm-hmm. You already know you must make your meal. You already know you must have a clean shoes. Mm-hmm. You already know you must stay fit and whatever and exercise. Yeah. So the others, when they train for the work world now, they don't have to be trained in other things.
Other things.
Because they've already taught you everything else.
Yeah. Tell you to come and work early.
Yeah.
Drop your pants from underneath your bottom. Yeah. You need to do that again.
Yeah.
Because the people them don't learn them things already from them little bit. That is where we're falling down. You see, it's not that we don't have natural resources. The Creator in His wisdom gave every country, not every single country, natural resources.
And I think one of our main natural resources are people. I mean,
we're not utilizing our people. We're busy. I don't know what it is we're doing that is so wrong. I can't pinpoint it, but I do know what we're not doing.
We're not focusing on
what we're not
training.
Doing. And we're not. Our school system has let us down real bad. So even I think the government is to be blamed for part of that.
Yeah, because the government needs to focus on training.
Because the teachers that we train in Teachers College, we allow them to leave. We allow them to leave. How can you allow your bright educators, your bright nurses that you train, you pay money for, you spend money for training them? Because the truth is, if them go nursing school Canada, England, America, them are paid through them nose. You understand what I'm saying? You can get a nursing degree and a teacher's degree and a medical degree cheaper here than in those first world countries.
That's a good quality too.
Yes, but so I'm saying, why you spend the money and train the people and they make them lift up and go with the education? Come on, man. So I blame our government for those things. And because they allowed that to happen, our standards in our schools have fallen. And now we're seeing the repercussion of that. So we have the bodies. We have the bodies that we can train. But we don't have our trainable people. Some people we will no longer be able to influence in the training in that way. Right? I also blame the government for passing the fufu law about ganja. No, every boy pick the walk up and now it's spliff in them mouth. No. I mean, come on.
But I feel, I don't even know that. I mean, I guess you want to smoke your one spliff and whatever, but every day, all day, so. I mean,
can't get addicted to it.
Somewhere your brain don't chip in and say, I need to do more sensible things.
You know what I just said? Sometimes the time has passed. Yes. The brain can't trip in again, friend. The time has passed. You understand?
Yeah.
So, not only are they smoking ganja, but now we are getting this ganja baby in our account. Which is why I'm saying import people. That's why I'm saying that, you know. I'm saying say to people, listen, come train at Jamaica. Because because who come to it, half of them will stay. They will stay. You know what I'm saying? Plus the country is underpopulated. It's underpopulated. We're not selling no visa in Africa. We're not selling no passport. But I'm saying, invite them to come. Charge them the international rate. They will pay it. Right? Charge them to come. I remember a young student at Michael coming out at St. Kitts. St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos. She was going to Michael. Wanted me to find her a place to live. 1,000 US was the subsidy from our government for housing. So why you choose Michael to come? She said, Miss Davis, what you saying? She said, Michael is the oldest teaching institution in this hemisphere. I said, what you saying to me?
Michael's a grand institution.
How many people you think, how much people at Jamaica you think know that? And this is the other thing. We have not kept our standards with the schools that we have already that are grand. How many persons in Jamaica know that Michael held that distinction?
It was the training place for teachers.
Yeah.
Teaching was a revered profession.
Sean, of course. At one time, Michael only had 25 students. You had to be the top of your class to get in there.
I mean, and to think an institution that is going to train the best and the brightest along the way. You think the best and the brightest are there to train them.
We have just allowed our teaching profession to just leave the country, so. Just take away with taxpayer money, train them, and then them just leave. We blame government for that.
I feel like the next government or whoever is in power for the next 4 years really need to look back at this education and take it up and fix it. I think Xander and Zavon are still at the age where we can change.
We can turn it around. We can turn it around.
They need to start with that set that's going into basic school now. And just re-change that.
Yeah.
Make them Jamaican focused, Jamaican trained, and appreciate Jamaica.
Yeah. Because right now, if you line up 10 pitney now, where you want to live? All of them want to go foreign.
Yes, America.
How is that? How is that? You need to pump it in them heads. Say, a Jamaican.
Yeah.
This is where you're going to
not only that, too, you're already at the best place.
Yeah, already.
Already at the best place.
It's like when we were in Mumbai. I said, Tonya, look at all these people coming here on vacation. We actually live where we vacation.
Where they vacation.
Yeah, we actually live here already.
Not only that, too, or overseas people. You live in Jamaica, work so hard, then you go overseas and work even harder so that you can save on your money to come and spend right back home. And when you finish over there, you come right back home. So you know Jamaica is the best place.
You know that already.
You just want to earn a little money so you can come right back here.
Here, right.
Yeah.
No,
we
we
already know it's the best place.
The government need to understand that we need a proper workforce to run this country.
Mhm.
We cannot train people and allow them to leave. You create an inflationary economy where it is cost money to live here.
Mhm.
You create that economy, you know. The government create that economy, you know. So if you create that economy, how you expect the people to live?
Yeah.
How you expect them to live when you don't pay enough money to live in an economy that you create with the high inflation?
The thing to mom, we need to have, I think one of the issues with Jamaicans too is that enough of the family unit is not working.
Yes. Yes.
So you have a family of 5 people and only 2 people working. And there are 5 adults in the family.
In this household. And then not only that.
So you're burning the 1 or 2 person that are actually working.
And it's not only that. The separation of the family has cost us.
Yeah.
So when half of the family live overseas and the other half is here, then break up the families so the families cannot function.
Yeah.
Because in every family, the creator in his wisdom, if a 7 picnic come, 1 are gonna be the leader. Only 1 will be the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That 1 is the one that can, if the family in a poverty, that's the one that's gonna take the family out of the poverty. But guess what? The family structure now work. It disjointed. So the one I forgot run when leave the rest of them. And when the one gone, the rest are gonna suffer. Cause the leader gone. You understand? So we need to fix the family structure, right? We need to fix our school system to match what it is we're saying that Jamaica is good at. So if Jamaica is good at tourism, we're good at sports, we're good at entertainment, by now, we should have had sports schools by now.
Mm-hmm.
So Pitney we just want to go run and Pitney we want to play netball and want to do all these things should know that, listen, this school of netball, I'm going to go there. Or this school of music, I'm going to go there. Or this school of
tourism high schools.
Yes. And them have tourism schools too, but
no, it tourism
is high schools.
From your rechatting level, you're doing it maths and English, yes, but everything else, you're going to be doing your tourism.
No, I think tourism should be taught as a immersive thing in all schools.
No, I think so, yes, but I think those who are going to be working in these hotels.
Yeah, but no, I think that's when they reach
breakfasts and.
I think when them get to the tertiary level, that's when them branch out and focus on that. But I'm saying, from the pitting them as an age, the country must have a tourism focus.
Yeah.
We must know, say, listen, people, the visitor that ever come to the island, our customer. We must know that. And we must treat them as such. And we must keep a place clean because guess what? Our tourism product, the island of Jamaica is our tourism product. So if you drive up and down and throw bag juice out the road, and I want kind of take out your something and clean up against tree. You understand what I'm saying? We need to understand that this is the product is Jamaica. Every inch,
such a beautiful country.
Every inch of it, we have to understand that. And I think the government of Jamaica we have not put enough emphasis on the people.
And the discipline of the people.
The training.
Yeah.
We have not put enough emphasis there. And we have forgotten that the people is our main resource. Not the island and the ground and the gold. Not even the bauxite. None of those things. The spices are here, the water, because without the people, you can't move to the next level without the people. It's the people have to bring that to bear.
Keisha says the government should make stand hair more attractive to professionals. All right, and Giovanni said he didn't know that Michael was the first teacher in college. Johnny said, I've never heard of teachers coming to UK. I know nurses do because they are asking for nurses.
Teachers went to, yeah, man, they came and recruited teachers, both UK, USA, and no, I don't know if Canada recruited
I know
teachers.
China recruited English teachers.
And China recruited English teachers from us, yeah, man.
And Dubai, that side.
That side,
Emirates.
yeah.
Jovan says they pay themselves more than enough to survive, though. Keisha says the parents need to speak highly of the country too, so that kids appreciate the country from early.
Oh, the parents are gonna speak highly of it. Them themselves grew up in a system where them don't even know where them live. Them don't know.
I do think Jamaicans don't know the value of Jamaica.
Yeah, they don't.
Again, the government through our education
system
hasn't trained us,
yes. Because the truth is, no matter if you come out of a valley, a hill, a mountainside, a riverside, whatever, everybody get a chance to go in the school system. Mm-hmm. And that's where they can equalize. Mm-hmm. Everybody pass through the school system.
The government needs to equalize our schools.
The government need to use the schools as an equalizer. Mm-hmm. So in other words, the government, the structure, the system in the school must be such that when we leave that school there, whatever the government want to train me in, I know. You can't leave it loosey-goosey to the principal and the teacher them for teach what they want to teach. No. There needs to be you must train around what is needed. You understand? Like the world gone digital. That's another thing. We're gone digital. So why in a Jamaican school some people still not touch a computer?
I know.
Why?
Because
that don't make no sense, guys.
Because they can't get internet signal where
they that baffles me. I don't get it. Plus, we know that Jamaicans love entertainment. So where's the music in the schools? Where are the instruments? Where are the guitars and drums and the music teachers? Where are they? Mm-hmm. Come on. And you talk about
must be of a standard too.
Yeah, you talk about up here boogie yaga music, they must say no. You don't must get boogie yaga music if you don't put
instruments and teach music to a standard.
Yeah. Come on.
Not only that, schools should have recording studios in there.
Yeah.
When you watch those American schools on TV, the school itself has a radio station in there where they're announcing things and playing music and stuff like that.
Yeah, and them know some Jamaicans can perform, as you say. We're natural gifted for that. So why aren't we focusing on our strengths? Mm-hmm. Focus on the strengths, which is what I tell my kids, I said, listen, out of all the things in the world where you can do, you look for something where you're good at, that you like, and do it. Yeah. Focus on your strength. Like me, I have the gift of gab. So make sure I find something when I do enough talking. So
that's most of your job.
Yeah, so you have to focus on your strength, guys. And likewise, so your family must focus on their strengths. Like some families come medical field and them strengths. Everybody a doctor, right? Mm-hmm. Some people come carpentry field and them strengths. Everybody a carpenter. Focus on your strengths, not the weaknesses. Focus on the strengths. Focus on what naturally does this country have or your household have. What is natural here? And you build on that. Build on it. Stop separating our families, right? For one, people must know, yes, them are gone, them are come back. And then if you're going to export a nurse or a teacher, she must go with her family. She can't leave her husband and her kids here.
Yeah, but
they must be migrating together.
But that is not we causing that.
Is who?
The country that they're migrating.
No, I'm saying if they take on this education thing as a system, the government of Jamaica, and they're going to be getting jobs for the people overseas, and so they must organize it that they take their family. Take your family with you. Your family is your strength and your backbone. You alone are go up there, a sun out in a snow or whatever for work. You must break you one at a time. You understand? And then Jamaican men can't do without women. So what you think of that? So guys, 5:20. What you saying to me?
Education always gets you going.
Yes, it does. I mean, it's a pet peeve of mine. I think they're wasting our taxpayers' money and our, like, I see government of Jamaica paying for 4 subjects for every student who doing CXC. I'm saying, why? Why are you doing that? If the kid not going to pass the exam, why are you paying for him to go to the exam? Why? You're wasting my taxpayers' money doing that rubbish. The kid must have the ability to pass the exam. And we know that because the teacher's going to give them assessment. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You must can put the tax dollars somewhere else and stop the rubbish. But that's all I'm saying. We don't have.
But I don't think all Jamaican children need CXC maths and CXC English either.
Or CXC physics, chemistry, literature, biology, blah blah.
Yeah.
So the whole entire
curriculum,
the entire curriculum want change and fix up. But I'm just one little person in the wilderness here. So a whole heap of things want to fix about Jamaica. But I still think, even with all of that, those challenges that we're talking about, we have come a far way. Those of you who are overseas, you really should come back to Jamaica, because we have progressed in so many things. You see, no matter what country you're going to do the same thing. You're going to get your trade or profession, find your job or your business to do. You're going to buy one house, married to one man, have some children, and you're going to get older, you're going to retire. Can't do that in any country. Well, guess what? If you do it in Jamaica, less stress.
Vaughn says, instead of giving themselves a 300% pay increase, the government should raise our pays to meet inflation and cost of living. I think they tried to do that the other day.
They tried to do that the other day, but as usual, a lot of the persons who got those pay increase did not even go buy themselves a house. First thing them do is go get a car loan and buy a car. You see how many cars on the road?
I know, but I feel like even after the pay increase happened, I felt like cost of living in Jamaica just went up again.
Because of the whole heap of money on the road, which is what they're trying to control, Vaughn.
Vaughn says, we in Jamaica pay 3 times more for food and products than America, but our minimum wages are less than 100 US per month. Vaughn says government needs to fix the NHT system because only foreigners can buy homes here.
Well, that's not true, but
Jamaicans can buy homes here.
Local Jamaicans can buy homes. It's just that what they can afford to buy, they don't want to buy.
No, what happened is they're on Instagram and seeing all the foreign, the developments on the North Coast and the gated communities with the higher price tags.
Yeah.
And would love to be able to live that type of lifestyle, but really the salary does not take you to those North Coast communities like that.
It will take you, might take you a Camelot if you get in early.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, even those persons overseas are looking at our blogs and so on and say, oh, God, they're selling land for 200,000. But I'm also selling a piece of land for 7 million.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
And it's those same person who say, I don't want to live here.
I don't want to live there. I'm not buying that, right?
And they keep saying that, and then they never actually buy anywhere.
Right. I have to understand to that. You're talking about...
Talk about education again when we see zero stuff.
You're talking about minimum wage. You're missing something. And the person's looking on to miss it too. And if you hang out in the middle class, you miss it too. What the minimum wage person pay for food is not what you pay for food.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not. You're missing something.
Yeah, and it's minimum wage people generally don't go to supermarkets. That's the first thing.
And the people with minimum wage have people living in them household. It's not them alone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not them alone paying the rent, the light, the water. They live in a group setting.
Yeah.
There's no minimum wage person who live by themselves in this country.
Yeah.
They won't survive. They live in a group setting, right? It's a middle class who try to go live by themselves. So they buy an apartment uptown or they buy a 2-bedroom townhouse or whatever. They go live by themselves. I try to pay them mortgage and them own them light, them water. Oh my God, they will work to the bone for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And also, Where the middle class shop is not where the poorer class shop or the minimum wage person shop. So when you the uptown, I buy a bar of Irish Spring for $400. Them people that downtown I buy for $200 from a Chinese. There's a difference, right?
Same Irish Spring too.
Same Irish Spring. So, and you have to understand. Yes, and you have to understand that some persons in this country don't pay utilities either. Mm-hmm. Plus, they have persons overseas. So, like when I was younger, my mother used to send me 3 barrels every year. So my barrels was like food, my substitute money. Instead of money, she sent barrels. I never had to buy certain things. So a lot of persons who you see are quote unquote minimum wage, they are subsidized from overseas via the remittances. Understand? And we also have a kind of dormant set of people who they're taking care of children. Their job here is just to take care of children whose parents are overseas. So they're not working, they're collecting the remittance to take care of children. So they might do a little minimum wage job here and there, but they don't really need it, right? So don't look at food items as say, oh, it's high price. Because I can tell you, you're going to Zoom and you buy a box of cornflakes. When we go down a town, we can buy a pound of cornflakes in the bag.
Not only that,
it's way cheaper.
There's so many, other than going to a store and buying food, there's so many alternative ways to eat in Jamaica.
Yeah. So many alternative ways. Like my father, when I was younger, just coming up, he told me, Claudia, listen now, if you ever get broke, you can't manage your food for your picnic them, go to the market after 9 o'clock downtown on a Saturday. Just go to the market at that time. These days it's about 8 o'clock, I think. Go to the market at that time. All the vendors, the iglas are going home. They're not carrying back the food. They want to get rid of the food. You can literally give them money and take anything off of the cart or from in front of them. Because my father was an igla downtown, Spanish Town Road. That was where I learned to actually sell. But he used to sell panty and night. He was a sewer. He could sew. So he sewed those things and sheet set and all of that, right? So he told me, he says, you come down into the market at 8 o'clock in the night on a Saturday, you fill your bag with little bit of money. And as a matter of fact, if you really don't have any money, y'all get the food. Because they're leaving it. They're not taking it with them.
Monica says, Vaughn, and the book list is ridiculous for students returning to school, especially for the younger students.
It is. I get called to the book listing because I buy the book list of my grandkids. And I'm like, we use so much books. That's just a money-making thing, quite frankly. But I have to insist that they use the books at home. But it's a money-making thing.
But you can ensure you get the value out of the books.
Yeah.
No page left unturned, Mom.
Yeah. Tell that to see. You're going to take a whole year for the one page. At the pit of the boy.
That should be the motto in schools. No page left unturned. Every page. Like, sometimes I look at the books and I'm like, why did I skip this page? Why this page never do?
Yeah, let's skip the page. Let's skip it now, following on the order. Sometimes my sister and the homework come on like, who did reach a page 100? Yes, it was page 30.
Not only that, though, he's learning very linear. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, 1 plus 4. Like, I don't get how they're skipping pages.
I guess I'm curriculum. And the book itself now follow the order of the curriculum. But I think our young kids do too much book work.
Yeah.
Now them are forced on then this writing thing, this kid, and I hate the writing. I hate the coloring and all of that. They need more play stuff. So that's what we try to do.
No more than Xavier. That is the color.
Yes. You don't like color. Wonderful color on the line. Hell no.
He's not even coloring the line, just doesn't like coloring. Like he's like it's a waste of his time.
Waste of his time, exactly. Plus I think too, them talking about color, this only about coloring. They're doing that to get the kids to learn the colors, right? But once the kids learn the colors, Why are they still coloring books? For what reason? Give them some other activity like yarn, something, crochet, or
And have the same colors there.
and have the same colors there, and them immerse themselves into that.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think we're falling down.
Mm-hmm.
So our kids not being creative because they're not, they're focused in this writing and 1 + 1 is 2. Like it have a run where we not always know. So 1 + 1 are 2. Now run gonna win.
Devon says only one of my mother's 5 children finished secondary school.
One of, I guess that was you, Devon.
One of my mother. Devon just finished his siblings. One of my mother's 5 children.
Don't even know one of them.
And no, apparently not. Vaughn says, bless you. Carrie Ann says, food is more expensive in America than Jamaica.
Oh,
true. What I do realize though, there is a vast difference in supermarket prices in Jamaica.
yes.
I'm on a fixed budget, and I realize that if I go to the supermarket mom goes to, limited. If I walk 5 minutes down the road, my money will stretch a little further.
And if you're in a Spanish town, it stretch even more.
Yeah, it actually stretch even more. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Couldn't believe it. And I tell you, if you don't know, you get caught.
Yeah, you really get caught.
Yeah, you get caught. You don't know. So if you're in the belt, St. Andrew, all of the rich people them live. Man, you're going to pay through your nose, man.
Mm-hmm.
A simple bottle of water, This will sell for $1.15 in a Spanish town store. When you hit up, that's a $200 under your belt.
Yeah.
Same thing with the gas price.
Yeah, that's true.
If you go down below Crossroads, the gas is way cheaper. When you reach uptown, oh my God, them dig out your guy.
Mm-hmm. Lady Cole says, hi, Miss Davis, Antonia. And hi, Lady Cole.
Hi, Lady Cole.
Carrie says, I came to Jamaica, and when I do the exchange, I realize food is more expensive in America. Yeah. Vaughn says, good reasoning. I love the knowledge. And Devon says, yes, with 2 subjects. Good job, Devon.
Good job, Devon. Good job. I'm scared through with my 5, I never have no challenge. But they say everything is choices, Devon. Choices that you make. Right?
Monica says, boys are not as creative as girls.
Yeah, you're so right about that. And them no one do the sit-down work.
Yeah.
So the girls do better in school. Like my 2 daughters, I never had a challenge. They sat down, did the work, but them 2 boys, you have to catch them on the run. So Xander, flashcard, you have a flashcard. Xander, look at this. What is this? He turn around, look on it, him say, is, and then him gone again. And you have to catch him when he run back now. I say, what is this? Him look on it, has, and him gone again. Catch him on the run.
Charmaine says, teachers do, mostly specialized teachers, especially mathematics and science.
Yeah, man. That's our problem. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
They're gone. The government of Jamaica blundered with that. And even the other day when we still need teachers. Why didn't you turn around and invite back the teachers to come home?
Not even that. So I think we need some 2 teachers in the class.
And even the nurses. Why didn't we turn around and invite back the nurses to come back home? Well, import from all over the whole world. And we have whole heap of nurses all about the place.
I think we need to take some grandmothers out of retirement and put them back in the classroom. Right?
Even that too.
Yeah, just get that maternally older, motherly figure back in the classrooms.
Yeah. I think to the students.
And some granddads need to come out of the from the cricket field and the bars and get back into the classrooms and say, sit down, teacher is teaching. Just that deep male voice and presence. Yeah.
Yeah, but also the student teachers, I think their final year should be spent just in the classroom.
Yeah.
Getting classroom management with a teacher. And I really do believe when a teacher leaves teachers college, you can't put them in the classroom fresh like that.
Or by themselves.
Themselves. They need to be with another an experienced teacher in the classroom.
They need to be through them.
There should be a teacher's aide for a year or 2 before them call themselves teacher.
You need a teacher's aide, and they need that old maternal person or fatherly person who maybe they did engineering or whatever. Tell them about the golf course, man, and go and volunteer sometime in the classroom at your alma mater. And just be a presence. I think they need more. The students need more than just this one little teacher in front of them every day talking to them. Because teacher is teaching the syllabus, she's not gonna catch everything that's happening with that child. Yeah. And sometimes you need an extra shoulder to say, teacher said that, but you didn't pay attention. Teacher said this. Look again at the page. You know, just to get some classroom control.
Yeah, and what happens too is that because our family structure is not working, as is broken, we need the school system to work.
Yeah.
We need the school system to work. Government can't control every family, but government can control the schools. They can. And that's what, well, we could talk about this the whole day. What time now? 5:36.
No, man, our schools need some help, man.
All right, so guys, we're going to leave it there, but I think we need to have a call back for our teachers and nurses and doctors and whatever to come back home, right?
But I think
those that are here, we need to pay properly, man. We have to retain people. We can't train them for 5-6 years and they're gone.
Rusty Wheeler says the cost of living in the U.S. is unreasonable. The average home in South Florida is $600,000. You have to be earning $200K a year to live comfortable.
What?
But Florida for them is like North Coast for us, though, right? Yeah. Where people with their money going there to retire, so it's gonna bring up the prices.
But $200,000 a year. If you have $200,000 a year at Jamaica, you're rich.
With less stress.
With less stress. $200,000. That's like 30 million. That's like 2.5 million a month.
I know, right?
Then you could have live and try out.
I don't know about that. You certainly can't live on the North Coast comfortable.
More than plus you can get a helper, a gardener, you name it. A personal shopper, a driver, you name it.
You won't be just surviving, you'll be striving.
Yeah. So consider it, and then more Jamaicans need to come home earlier too. Not wait until you're fully retired. I'm tired. No pun intended.
Yeah, I think obviously I would love for them to come home earlier and make an impact.
Yeah.
But I do understand why they're coming at the end of their work period. But I do think when they do come back at the end of their work period, don't just go into the gated communities and relax.
That's it.
Get out into the community and find some way to make an impact, because you are still very useful to us. You have a vast, this whole heap of knowledge and training and discipline that needs to be imparted on the younger generations. I do think they need to volunteer in schools, volunteer at the hospitals if you are a nurse, something.
Right.
Even if it's just to sit with a cancer patient and hold their hand through the process. Yeah. Because the nurse that's there has a lot doing.
Right.
But do something. Don't just come and retire in the gated communities and that's it.
And hang out and be bored out of your wits and all of that. No, we needed to get involved. Come back and get involved.
Right, the diaspora needs to be more active in terms of community involvement.
Yeah, I feel like we don't have enough of that.
Yeah.
We don't have enough of that. And less complaining, guys. Less complaining.
You must, what's the famous quote? You must be the change you want to be, or something like that.
Be the change you want to see.
Yeah, be the change. Yeah, be the change you want to see.
Yeah, less complaining. I find that the Jamaican diaspora coming back complain more than our tourists. Our tourists don't complain. I kid you not. Them don't complain.
They're not here long enough to complain.
No, them not complain. Them come and enjoy themselves and go back home.
I know.
They don't complain. We here, we complain.
My little friend who got robbed. He's like, I got robbed by Jamaica. They gave him atmosphere.
Tony, tell him the story properly, man. Tell him the story. Which country was he from again?
Sweden.
So Tony was hosting a young man from Sweden. Tell them the story.
Yes, I was hosting a young man from Sweden. He was doing a course up at the college, right? Anyway, he made friends with the persons in the community where the house was, and a couple of them decided to go downtown to buy food in the market. So while he was down there, two young men stick him up
With a knife?
what appeared to be knife point, right? And demanded his phone and his cash, right? So after they held him up, they said, "You need a way to get back home, so we'll give
No,
you back."
tell them the padre, him have to show them the money. The way I pat him down and I try to find the money.
Yeah, so they were patting him down, trying to find the money. Eventually, he had to take off his shoes and his socks and everything to give them the money.
Show them where the money was.
Yeah, and then he gave them the money and the thing, and then they gave him back bus fare.
You know how to tell a story.
That's
You
why
really
I
can't tell story.
No, I told you that you must tell the story because I don't tell them like that.
You know how to punch it, man. You have to learn how to tell story.
That's not a good. That's your department. I think I can only do facts.
Yeah, so they robbed him and then asked him, "Oh man, Chama, you need some bus fare for go back home, man. Hey man, it's about $500 for your bus fare." So he came and was telling us a story. So hilarious. But we're telling the story to point out to you that he's from Sweden. Came to Jamaica, made friends with all of the people living in the community. I eat at the people them dinner table. Every time I tell you how Jamaicans are.
And took her back.
In find a wife here and care about go Sweden.
Yep.
This is what I'm talking about, guys. Jamaicans, and these are some of the things that our Jamaican government, they're not looking at our strengths and using it. Nobody no more hospitable than a Jamaican. Nowhere else in the world are more hospitable than we. That's why the tourists keep coming back.
Yeah, because I mean, he made friends with the community, and every evening he's at them house eating dinner and those things. And then he made friends with a Rasta man up in the bush and up there in a tree with the man cutting coconut and yam and all those things to carry down to the market. Like, just
yeah. No. So you see what we are shown, them are run towards.
Yeah.
So if you know that, you use it.
I guess in his community, nobody's climbing up in trees to go cut no coconut and yam hill to go carry down to market to go sell. Everything's probably in there because it's very commercialized.
Yeah. So if we know that's what they like, then it's part of our tourism product and we use it.
Naki says, completely agree, Tony. That's my plan, not to sit when I retire, but continue to make a positive impact. Yes, Naku. And Veronica says Florida housing cost has ballooned post-COVID. I think everybody's ballooned. All of a sudden, people are like, I don't have nowhere to live.
Yeah. Well, in Jamaica, balloon because persons just realize, I got to buy a house here, and if anything happens, I'm coming home. Persons made the switch and came home.
So I think the colder areas to suffer during COVID more than the warmer
countries. Yeah. All right, everybody. So we got brought up today. So we're gonna sign out now. Thank you all for coming and staying on with us this whole time, talking about Jamaica. Thank you so much.
Jamaica is always a wonderful product to talk about.
It is a good product. The whole world knows it. This little dot on the map. Mm-hmm. Just imagine there's not a country in the world. If you're going there, say Jamaica, everybody knows where Jamaica is.
It's a very recognizable flag. Too.
So I don't think, we're the only flag without the red and the blue in it, and the white. And I don't think I don't even think our Jamaican government we're playing lip service to this thing.
I think because it happens so naturally, like countries like Trinidad and Bahamas and Barbados, they have to do so much to be recognized as a tourism product. Yeah. And we're just like,
that's like, born in gold school in my mountain, so I'm not for about nothing. They have to come to me.
Yeah.
Can't do that, guys. Because I hear that they had some expo in Japan. Mm-hmm. And our booth was the most looked at booth.
You know what I mean?
Our booth was the most visited. This and the people have never ever carried nothing for sale. Same tourist board to that nonsense.
Yeah, like why are Jamaicans always so underprepared
Prepared.
for greatness?
So I'm saying we don't do the best
Yeah.
that we can do. We always want to come in third and fourth. Why?
I never understood that. Like, even when you watch these singing programs and these poetry programs,
Programs.
they're like, this was the best you could put on our
Television.
television.
That's why I don't watch it. That's why I don't watch it, because having watched so much international television, when I go into the local programs, I'm always disappointed. It's like a come down, a let down. And I know that it is because we do not have the arts in the schools. We must put the arts in the schools.
And we must expect the best.
Yeah, we must put good teachers in front of them. Good dance teachers, good music teachers.
But I feel like even the music teacher, when these children come in front of her and they're singing, and she's like, they don't sound good. And even after a year of training them and the competition is coming up, and you still don't sound good. Why is that them on the stage?
Yeah, why?
You should literally say, you do not sound good. You need to do better. We need more training. We are not. Instead, you spend all this money to put them in pretty clothes, pay transportation, and put them on stage to sound badly.
It can't more than a school challenge quiz. I don't know what them thinking. This is a competition.
I know, right?
You think this is Dalios? This is a competition.
Is it like the government says we have to make up numbers,
Yeah.
so you must enter?
I must imagine. It's so embarrassing. I'm like, how do you put this kid on this stage? And I'm going to competition and get 5, 10 out of 50 questions and you could answer 10. So you reach it at the competition.
I find it hard pressed to believe that this was the best the school could produce.
Me too. I'm finding it so difficult. And again, I blame the teachers.
Yeah.
You should, if the child is not ready, this is a competition.
Yeah.
This is not a social club.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Not
saying?
only that, too, you must take so much pride and joy in your school
Yes.
that you don't put out foolishness.
Yes.
If you're gonna go up there and represent your school,
yes.
you must be the best.
You must be the best.
And not just the best in your school, but best when you're looking at the competition across the board.
Yes, you must be the best. If you're that, I mean, I don't know. I can't enter a competition. Same thing with the footballers and the whole of them.
Yeah.
We enter a competition, people can't even kick a ball. What? Come on. How much training have they had? You know? Which is why I love watching the foreign shows. If I dance, I compete. If I cheerleading, I compete. No feel away, no. You get the best of the best, you know, Tony.
Amazing.
Yeah, man. And then, you can't be at a choir and can't carry a note.
My thing is the prize giving ceremonies that we're forced to go to at the end of the year for these children, and it's also so awful. Like,
awful.
why am I spending 3 hours listening to just mediocre stuff?
You know, this is a me too, no.
I mean, why spend so much energy and time and parents' money? Just give the children the certificates or something.
Yeah.
Or just whoever is the best or whatever. Just have a 30-minute ceremony for that, and we don't need the rest of foolishness.
We don't need the foolishness. I don't know. Jamaicans do not understand this thing.
Not even the guest speakers who come do a
good
amazing job.
No.
And I think if they're gonna choose you to be a guest speaker, you should come and wow.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, come and wow. Prepare. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, everybody gotta leave, you know. It's you alone here talking. All right, everybody. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Who's that? Claudia says, good night, everyone. Have a blessed week.
Yes. Hi, Claudette. So does Joan.
Yes,
God bless
and
you.
Joy says, good night. And Monica says, have a great weekend. Bye,
God
everyone.
leave you a long time.
God leave you a long time.
Advance, have a